All right, I think I. I think we're okay now. I think we're okay. I think we're okay now. Is it good for y'all? Oh my gosh. So, the Wi-Fi shut down right as I got everything working and great and good, and right as everything was about to start, boom. Boom. It just shuts down completely. Well, this game is now underway, boys and girls, so let's get this stream back and better than ever. Hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're just dropping by, we got Jazzer, Ryan, Carissa, NF, Alex, Hockey Arcade, Hardcore Hab. Let me put the new chat on here real quick. Give me a second. All right, we're back, baby. We're back. We got 35 people back in this stream already. We're good. We're good. The entire thing just crashed, and then I couldn't. When I reconnected, it wouldn't even let me. It wouldn't even let me. Unfortunate. But we're back. We're back. Good to see you guys come back, and appreciate you guys stopping by. Woo. Enough technical difficulties to feed a baby today. Oh my Lanza. Oh, my Lanza. By the way, we're already a minute and 6 seconds into this first, and Ken already has 3 shots on goal. They win another face-off here as the Canadiens get to work. Coming alongside is Mason McTavish strutting that skating. He'll get it across here to Dylan Guenther. With power from the blue line across. It'll now find Stankoven on the far side. Stankoven, a two-man, just workhorse right now along the boards, keeping it right by himself, and now he gets it once more. Coming back is Stankoven. Back along, trying to get that was McTavish. Sneaky little pass there, but couldn't complete it. Thank you so much, The Real Slizzer, for subscribing. Welcome to the Grav Gang. Can I get some real hype in the chat? We got 50 people back in the chat. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Get some Go Canada, go get some Go Austria, go. The game has started officially. And, I swear, dude, I have the worst timing with all this stuff. Once I got my settings completely great and perfect and beautiful, it crashes. But we're back and better than ever. We already got 66 people in here. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate you. Love you. Love you. By the way, if you have hit that like button, I want to see a heart emoji right now in the chat. Show some love to yourself. Quick shot there by Rapopolo. But Brochu making the save there. It was Brochu, right? Right, Jesse? Right? Brochu? Yeah, we're back, Rob. We're back. Should the Triple Gold Club change its name to Out of World Junior Gold Medal? Pretty big delay. Is it really? Should be ultra low latency. I'm watching it on. I'm watching the actual game on NHL Network, and I know they're not the best in terms of delay, so that's probably where it's coming from. Good face-off in their own zone by the Canadiens. They ship it right up, and here comes Connor Bedard. Bedard looking, shooting! Big save there. Big save there by Austria. Bedard keeps it going right from the corner. Gets pushed off, though, but keeps the puck on Canada's side. It'll go right there to Sabrongo, who loosens it up right in the middle. Played off there, too, but not enough for the Canadiens to keep it. Marco Kasper, potential first-round pick in this upcoming 2022 NHL entry draft, gets it back for the Austrians and gets puck protection back on their side. The U.S. game had a couple of positives on the U.S. side, so they canceled it and forfeited. By the way, we've got 95 people in this chat. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciated. We got 17 minutes to go in this first, and the Canadiens have possession right back. By the way, Leon Sommer is the goaltender in net for Austria. The backup for Austria as well. Not even Renishitz, who's their starter. Coming in right there. Cormier dangles through. But a great save by Leon Sommer. Oh, that was a beautiful move. Beautiful move, and that's what Cormier can do. His hands are slick and speedy, coming out of nowhere at times. They're now coming in. Jesper, quick shots. That'll go into the corner. Kept back by Austria, but right there along for the Canadiens, and coming right out is really Grieg. Right off the gut, off the boards, and trying to get that to Jake Neighbors. Just too much on that pass, but the Canadiens keep it going. Neighbors right back along to the point. Power shifts along. He'll find Sealy. Sealy, a quick shot. That one goes off a body. Right along to Grieg. He'll keep play going. Power recharges. He'll come through. A dangle and a shot. But making the save was Summers in tights. 16:06 now to go in the first. Canada showing some pretty big dominance so far. But let me see who's in the chat. We got NS Alex, we got Riva, we got Eden, we got Parker, Jacob, Ashton, Max, Azel, we got Potato in here, we got Brady, Joshy. Good to see you guys coming in here. Do you think Eisman was right with picking Cossa over Wallstedt? I never want to doubt Steve Eisman. You guys know that. You guys know that. Never doubted Steve Eisman, but at the same time, I did have Wallstedt ranked decently higher over Cossa in the 2021 draft. I still prefer Wallstedt, but I could see in some ways why Cossa could be better for some. Let me know in the chat, by the way, would you take Wallstedt or Cossa right now, even with the World Junior play? Ken Johnson back to Power. Johnson and the Wolverine connection established here. Johnson playing it off. You'll find Sealy. Sealy charges through on the other side. Right there to McTavish. Couldn't bury it off a great in-tight pass. But now a delayed penalty here. A man advantage going to Canada. Right there, Power. Back to Johnson. Quick shot in front. Big save by Connors. Now back to Power along the boards. He'll go all the way through. Power his way through, if you will. Loses the puck, and Austria will get a tip on it, and we will see a Canadian power play coming right up here. Big opportunity for the Canadiens to start the scoring in tonight's matchup. More, what's going on? Cole Perfetti is way better. Way better than who? Cossa? I mean, they're two completely different positions, but yeah, I do get that. I do get that. Will the U.S. play tomorrow? If they don't have any positive tests, they will, but that has to be a main factor. Behind the net, McTavish loses the edge, and Austria will not be able to get it out. Power keeps it in. Perfetti waiting patiently, back along, trying to set up an outlet there for the Canadiens. Keeping it going here. Guenther, back to Power. Thank you so much, Kenji, with a 7. Hey, Grab, I'll just leave this here. Appreciate you so much, brother. Can we get some Kenji hype in the chat? I'll make you the last donor in a second. Oh, what a chance for Perfetti! And he's root that high. Oh, wow, what an opportunity. Can we get some Kenji hype in the chat? Thank you so much for the 7, Canadian, brother. Perfetti back along. Oh, and he scores! Ken Johnson! Perfect pass from Perfetti. And the Canadiens score first to make it 1-0 in Edmonton. That was an extraordinary pass from Perfetti, and Ken Johnson tops it all up with a beautiful one-timer. 1-0 now for the Canadiens. That is huge. That is huge. Wow, that shot was also pretty underrated too. That's a beat. That one was just a rocket. Beautiful pass, beautiful shot, and the Canadiens are up 1-0. Just like that. Just like that. Whew. That was a pretty sweet one. Gotta be honest. Gotta be honest. But the thing is, I don't know. I feel like with the Canadiens, I mean, that was a power play goal, obviously. The 5-on-5 play was definitely a strong point. I'll update the shots, by the way, in a second. It's 11-2 for Canada. One of the main things I've been interested in as well is Canada's response to their own goals, because they like to score goals in bunches. We'll see if they get another one here. 14:50 to go in the first. By the way, I know I might have some delay on the stream because of NHL Network, but I also know that there was maybe some lag for some people, so that also affects things. Cormier getting it back. Quick shot there by Austria. Back for Grieg behind the nets. Austria keeps play going, and a quick shot there from the defense comes out, but now coming all the way through is Guhle. Guhle with an offensive chance. He goes through a couple defenders right there in front of Neighbors. Quick shot all the way through. A scramble in front of that as well. Trying to get that from the defense. Grieg gets it back to the blue line. Grieg across, back to Neighbors. Now Guhle once more. A hectic play there for Canada. We'll see Neighbors reach it back out. Trying to get it along the boards here. It'll be played back to Grieg. 14:05 now to go. Guenther back to Cormier. Cormier keeps it in. Cormier coming in. He'll shoot the puck and he'll score! 2-0 for the Canadiens. A big response after their first. And Canada's staying strong in their first 7 minutes. 2-0 now for Team Canada. What a shot there by Cormier, but what a great play along the blue line to keep that play going. And to keep it in the offensive zone. Good little shift there as well by Guenther in that third line. As well as the defense strangling the Austrians back in deep. And they get the reward as well, making it 2-0 for Canada and continuing their goal-scoring lead. I mean, it's 2-0 already through 7 minutes. I don't think it's been too surprising so far. A heck of a shift there, though, for Canada. And we'll see them we'll see them. We'll see what they do after this, too. I mean, maybe there's more. Maybe there's more. 14-2 on the shots as well. Let me change that real quick to Austria and 14 for Canada. But yeah, that was a heck of a shot by Cormier. Get some Cormier hype in the chat or something. That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable. Yeah, I don't know why NHL Network's so behind, because I saw some people in the chat saying 2-0. Oh, coming up! Right, there's the noise! Right back along! Oh, wow. What a chance for Guhle. What a chance for Guhle. That goal, by the way, by Cormier, assisted by Guenther and Gray. Guenther in his first game back, or first game in the lineup, rather, gets it done. Yeah, I don't know why it is so behind, because in the other streams it was pretty fine. Like, it was pretty on point. But, I don't know what's going on. I think they're just completely L-ing. But now we'll see an interesting line come out here in Bedard, Bork, and Perfetti. But Bork gets it out. Bork, a great play along the middle. But we'll see Austria get back for it. Perfetti chasing him. Good little forecheck. Now coming in as Wright. Good physical play. Austria, though, will get it out. Good play along the boards. And they will have an icing against them. All right. So far, the shots are 14-2. Yeah, pretty dominant stretch. Pretty dominant stretch for Team Canada so far. Oh, that's true. I should refresh Sling because it had the what's it called? I ran out of Wi-Fi, so maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's something. It just went to commercial break. Because my Wi-Fi freaking reset! My Wi-Fi freaking reset now! Okay. I think what happened is it was like 30 seconds. It was pretty much there. It was pretty much there. And not really behind at all. Usually. Until my freaking Wi-Fi reset. And I don't think Sling reset as well. So it was just stuck 30 seconds behind. Now it's a commercial break. I'm going to assume it was 3-0. Let me know in the chats. It was Snake Owen. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, let's be honest. Snake Owen is the absolute best. Is the absolute best. Yeah, I mean, that would explain it then. That would explain it. Because I didn't reset Sling after the Wi-Fi reset. I didn't reset Sling after the Wi-Fi reset. So that makes sense then. So 3-0 for the Canadiens. Who assisted on that goal, by the way? Let me know. Who assisted on that goal? I'm not behind anymore. I'm not behind anymore. I reset Sling and we're all good to go. Oh, that shot by Snake Owen! Woo! Let's go, baby! What a shot by Stinky! Oh, wow. What a shot by Stinky. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. That was insane. That was insane. Yeah, I'm all good to go now. I'm all good to go now. I reset Sling. We're not behind at all now. We should be good to go. So let's get some W's in the chat. Thank you guys for, I don't know who said it in the chat. Somebody said, like, reset something, and it just, like, clicked in my brain for that, to make that happen. So, thank you guys for that. We got 150 in this chat, by the way. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Already 3-0 for the Canadiens, and it's not even 10 minutes into this game. So not too bad, if I do say so myself. Not too bad for Team Canada. Assisted by McTavish and Seeley. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. Just got a Buffalo Eklund jersey for $20. You know what? That's a W. That's a W. I don't even care. I don't even care. By the way, we're at 22 likes right now, 3 away from 25. So let's get back to pretty good mark, boys and girls. Appreciate it. I'm getting a feeling this game won't be pretty for Austria. Yeah, not exactly looking like it. Guhle puts it back right there to Guenther, but we will see a penalty in front of that. Interesting. Was that Neighbors? Or was that a penalty even? I don't even know what's going on. I'm trying to pay attention to the chat and a million different things right now. Okay, I don't think there was a penalty. My bad. I think it might have just been an offside then. Yeah, everybody that, by the way, everybody that was at the 2021 draft stream knows how much of a big deal and how happy I was when the Stars selected Stankoven 47th overall. I was so happy. The OGs know. The OGs know how happy I was, dude. I was on cloud 9. I was on cloud 9. Easily one of my most favorite prospects I've ever watched. Just a guy that's so electric and so fun to watch. And he's going to be so good, dude. He's going to be so good. I don't know why he wasn't playing for Canada on day one. I'd much rather have him in the lineup than Desnoyers, for sure. Or Will Cooley. I mean, I like Will Cooley still, but there's no competition. Stankoven is way better. Way better. Imagine having Will Cooley over Stankoven. Yikes. Looks like they've learned their lesson, though. Wright gets a little bit of space here and is looking to create. He'll find a path for Sabrongo, and he'll rip it off the shoulder of Summers. All the way back to the neutral zone, 9:35 to go. Shots right now 16-3 for the Canadiens. I'll change that in a second, boys and girls. Yeah, Thomas Vanek, the Austrian legend, absolutely. I didn't even block what's going on. Hello. Oh, quick chance there for Austria, and they'll get their fourth shot of the game. Quickly saved though by Brochu. A little bit of a tussle as well afterwards. And we'll go back into commercial break. All right, it's good to finally be caught up. It's good to finally be caught up. Joshy, what's going on? Vegemo, good to see Vegemo get on the board. I remember Easter minute until the Bolts finally selected Dylan Duke. Yeah, man. I honestly, going back to that, I still couldn't believe how far he fell. But the thing was, it was such a cool. You guys know I like the Bolts a lot. Dylan Duke on the Bolts is going to be so good. Oh, my goodness. Only OGs will remember. Who subscribed? Who subscribed? Who got MVP for Canada last game? Owen Power did. I mean, it was easily Owen Power. 3 goals, man, as a defenseman. Gotta give it to him. What did you think about Sweden versus Slovakia? I enjoyed it quite a bit on both sides. Simon Nemec was unbelievable, I thought, in that game. Obviously, Jesper Wallstedt was had the best game of any player in the tournament so far, which is not surprising. He's an absolute king. I told you guys in my World Junior prediction video, Jesper Wallstedt was going to be the MVP of this tournament. So far, has been for sure. Habs up 1 by 1. Love to see it, Rebecca. Oh yeah, let me change the shots right now. It's 17-4, I believe now. All right, 17 for Canada and 4 for Austria. I mean, the thing is, I don't even think Austria's forward group has played that badly. I mean, they've been shorthanded for 2 of these 11 minutes. They've had some opportunities, actually, in the offensive zone when they've had the puck. The problem is their defensemen have not given them any help whatsoever in creating anything. Here comes Owen Power, by the way, who's the exact opposite, but that gets called offside with 9:02 to go. You know who could have had Stankoven in Ottawa, but no, we just had that Boucher. I mean, that's the thing. Boucher and Stankoven are almost completely different players. Boucher's a guy that's tall, big, physical, has some good, okay skating. Stankoven, kind of risky skating, but elite creation. One of the best passers in the draft. A guy that's IQ is so exponential, it's out of this world, and a guy that can just create in every single part of the ice, and always plays hard. So the playing hard is probably the biggest similarity between the two, but they're really different prototypes. And I'm honestly not. I'm still not shocked the Senators actually picked Boucher, because that's such a sense pick, dude. That's such a sense pick. But I'm looking at it now, man, and looking at their goaltending situation. I think there's a couple of guys in that system that could do some good things, but if they had Jesper Wallstedt right now instead of even Tyler Boucher, how different would the Sens' future be looking like right now? I mean, they would be literally set. But instead, they have a guy who got 3 points in 17 games in the NCAA and took costly penalties that cost his team their games. I'm still mad about some of those games with BU. He was such a negative in terms of value. It was crazy. Is Brad Lambert already coming in draft rankings for guys that have him outside the top 10? He definitely should. A lot of people like to say that he's been horrible in the Liga, which I don't think is very true. His numbers, his pass generation, his puck possession has all been very, very good. He just had some really lackluster luck, and quick shot there by Neighbors, but goes off a couple of bodies. Austria's had a couple of good block shots throughout the last couple of minutes. But it's one of those situations, it's reminding me again of Adirado last year, where he just had a bad few teammates around him, horrible luck, and was bound to break out. And so far this year, Radu has, and I think Lambert will definitely as well. I mean, Lambert right now is leading the World Juniors in scoring, right? So it's one of those things where I'm pretty surprised by that. I thought Lambert was going to be good, but not this good. But I'm really happy for him because I still think he's a top 5 prospect. Quick shot there by Guhle. I keep forgetting Guhle's number for some reason. The score is sad. I mean, the thing is, isn't this kind of what I expected it to be 6-0, so maybe not this much of a blowout, but through 12 and a half minutes, this is exactly the game that Canada should be playing right now. Dominant possession hockey, and so far that's been the case throughout. I mean, let's be honest, Canada is the better team, and they've been playing like it so far. Yes, Tampa is playing the Habs. Oh, what a great couple moves by Bedard! And an unbelievable save by Summers. Are you kidding me with that? Did you guys see that play by Bedard? The guy, what a great play by those Northerners though, but he just juked out 2 different guys easily, dude. And fell up with a 5! Thank you so much. Grab, hope you are well. I remember when Buffalo passed to Rossi and Perfetti. I'm doing very, very well, Philip. Thank you so much for the 5, brother. Appreciate it a ton. Also, I don't know, Juan Jose, I'm so sorry. I'm just now realizing I spelled your name wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. How did I do that? How did I do that? Thank you so much, though, Philip. Can we get some Philip 5 in the chat down below? For a legend. Philip's been an OG on this channel for a long, long time. And, yeah, when Buffalo passed over Rossi and Perfetti, I was pretty surprised. I mean, Quinn's looking solid in the AHL, but I feel like Perfetti and Rossi would be not franchise players, but elite players for them going in the future. But we got another Canada power play coming up here. Wait, who? I need to see who this was again. Why can I not find this player? Anyways, somebody on Team Austria took the penalty, and we'll see a Canadian power play. Let me know in the chat down below if anybody scores in this power play. Who will it be? Before we see potential play here. Perfetti, after the Canada face-off win, will find it to Power. Power back in deep to McTavish. Right there in front. Trying to swing it all the way around. And a big open rebound for Perfetti. Big save by Leon Summers, though. Steady in nets on this power play. McTavish leaves it up to Perfetti, and he'll get work inside the circle. Big rebound there for Bork, but couldn't put it past Summers, who, in all honesty, has actually played pretty decent so far. And has been as perfect as he could be so far, 26 seconds in. By the way, this sprite has been beautiful. This sprite has been elite. By the way, I'm going to say the second unit gets a goal here. And I'm going to say, I don't know if Dylan Guenther's on the second unit, but I'm going to say he gets it done. Power to Perfetti. Perfetti shades back, waits patiently. He'll keep along the red circle, and a passing play between Bork and Perfetti leads it off to Power. Power to Perfetti. We'll see them mix and match. Power across, finding Johnson. Johnson back in deep. McTavish changing spots. McTavish now drives in alongside for Johnson. Couldn't get the puck as it was bouncing by him. Now back to McTavish alongside Power. Power looking. He'll shooting it close, and that one goes off the post and wide. Right to the Austrian defenseman. And back down the ice to Brochu. Brochu, wonky pass up the ice. Not really looking for it was Canada. And Jake Neighbors. It'll go back to Lucas Cormier, who got the second goal of the game. Pretty sweet one as well. Zellweger now at 37 seconds to go. Bedard out there on the second power play unit. He'll drive to the right side, going to the corner. He'll keep it going. Right there, Bedard out for it. Giving some pressure, but right there is Zellweger, right to get it back. Kept off, Shane Wright, right across, Bedard, another one, and he scores! Right there front is the 16-year-old sensation, Connor Bedard, 4-0 Canada, and he gets it done with 4:58 to go in the first period. His first ever World Juniors goal. That's Connor Bedard with an absolute laser in front. Great setup play by Jake Neighbors. And Connor Bedard had one chance, and he got the second. And the 16-year-old is on the board. 4-0 for Canada, and another power play goal. Not much really that Summers could do in that situation. He had two defensemen right on top of him doing jack squat. Jack squat, and Bedard is able to take advantage of it. What a goal, and the 16-year-old gets it done. Can we get some Bedard up in the chat down below? That is huge. That is huge. That is huge. By the way, that Bedard goal to make it 4-0 for Team Canada was assisted by Jake Neighbors and Shane Wright. So not just the 16-year-old sensation, it's the 17-year-old sensation getting on the board. I believe Shane Wright's still 17, right? Austria getting a good look here, right in close, a bobbling puck, but thankfully Neighbors was right there defensively. So far, Neighbors has actually had a really solid game up to this point, and he comes through with a little bit of a quick shot. He'll get it right to Guenther, and another quick shot there as Summers makes the save. 4-0 Canada with 2 minutes to go in the first period. Not exactly ideal if you're Team Austria, but let's be honest. I don't know if many people are too surprised by what's happening so far. We'll see if Canada can lay some more on here. They got 22 shots to Austria's 4, and we'll see Bedard out there wants more. Oh, he takes up for a few guys, man. A couple of good plays there. The thing is, though, like with Bedard, he's going to be getting more and more minutes. Here comes Bedard! Bedard right by himself! Coming in, and he scores! His second of the World Juniors and second of the first period! Connor Bedard makes it 5-0 for Team Canada! Oh my goodness, what a passing play there. I'm pretty sure that was Bork on the left side, getting it right to him again. But Connor Bedard gets his second of the game. And it's given some rivalry to the Matvey-Michkov fight for first overall. What a shift, though, by Bedard, in all honesty. Everything he needed to do and more. Yeah, it was Guhle to Bedard, and Bedard with the easy tap-in. Good little side play by Guhle there, too. And Bedard's able to seal it all up. What a play. What a play. All right, let's see. It was 20. I think the shots were 23 now. I mean, yeah, that's just Bedard, man. That's just Bedard. But to be honest, I mean that play was just that was just horrible execution by Austria. I don't know what the plan was there, especially holding their own line. There was just nothing. There was just nothing to be had there in terms of defense. I didn't see any of it. I didn't see any of it. Also, actually, I know my one's a little bit behind. I don't have TSN. I'm watching an NHL Network, so I'm pretty sure NHL Network is like 5 seconds behind or something. And then obviously you have this stream, which adds some more delay. I apologize for that, but if you are watching the game as well with my commentary, you can just pause your TV and then have mine in the background. Oh, Lambos! Just a perfect setup play to Bork, but couldn't tap it in for the first. I mean, I predicted Canada to have a 6-0 game here. And they're already up 5-0 in the first. We'll see how much this goes. But I want to know in the chat right now, how do you guys see this score finishing? How many goals do you see Canada finishing with? We already have 5. I think we have a couple more minutes to go in the first. What do you guys see happening? How many more goals will we see? What will be the final score? Right now in the chat, let me know. Yeah, man, honestly, there's only been like 1 or 2 goals I can think of where Leon Summers, the goaltender for Austria, was the fault of it. I'm trying to go through every single goal here, and I really can't think of one. The Austrian defense has been as bad as you can humanly humanly think of right now. Like, it has been on a different level of horrible. In every single way. In every single way. Honestly, Leon Summers has actually played decently. Considering what he's had to deal with tonight, I think he's done relatively well. Just like this stream, where we've had so much technical difficulties. But we're back, baby. We're back. I'll give my hint for the trivia question. First time trying this, it'll be a true or false question. Okay, Jacob, I see you. Canada should get 4 flyers to do the Michigan at this point, playing around a bit. Rich, you're a mean one, Mr. Rich. Anyways, we got 2:54 to go in this first game. Why does that fit so well? That goal by Bedard, assisted by Guhle and Desires. Pretty solid contributions there. I'm pretty sure that's Desires' second assist of the game as well. But already 5-0 Canada and a solid offensive start by all means for the Canadiens. Now we'll see for them how they respond to end the first. It looks like Austria's having a little more of an attack here. Marco Kasper, some good forechecking ability. Right now the shot's 23-5 in favor of the Canadiens as well. By the way, I want to say everybody that came back in the stream. Oh my gosh, that ref just fallen his booty out of nowhere. But I want to say everybody that came back in the stream after we had to restart. Thank you guys so much for coming back and being with us tonight. I know we lost a bunch of viewers, and we'd probably be at like 300 or something right now if it wasn't for that. But that's okay. I mean, right now it isn't exactly a duel between these two teams to be talked about for centuries. So. We're not, oh my gosh, what a great play there. Reaching out, what a great chance for Greg. And he waited so long to do anything with that. What a great pass too, man. Unfortunate. 10-0 Little League Mercy rules called. I mean, what didn't Canada a couple years ago have a game against Denmark or something that was like 15-0? I think it'll take a lot for that to happen. Bedard has 2 points, I'm pretty sure, Anthony. 2 points for 2 goals. I could be... he might have another assist, but I'm pretty sure he has 2 goals for 2 points. I mean, Leon Summer will probably never make the NHL, but he's doing the best he can. Yeah, exactly, man. I feel so bad, Riker. I feel so... Like, as well as they... Oh, wow, great play. Stay going again! Oh, wow! Bedard! Could have had the hat trick after that beautiful, stinky pass. That stinky pass was so beautiful, so unbelievably stinky. It was so good. Here comes Stankoven again. Another shot and a quick one as Summer gets it done. Yeah, not playing rookie mode. Pretty much. Yeah, that was a great pass by Power. Gotta be honest with you. Great pass by Power. Now, the thing is, I feel like a lot of people were kind of underrating Power in the best defenseman conversation. I even thought about him before I went for Jake Sanderson. Oh, what a move by Cormier as he dances along the blue line there. But, the thing is, I don't think anybody's really surprised that Power has done this well. I mean, as a first overall pick, and he's playing in the World Juniors after he's drafted, he should be dominant, but he has been. I mean, it really goes down to the little things. The passing, the vision has been extraordinary throughout the first couple of games of these World Juniors. But, the aggression has been at such a perfectly balanced level. It's honestly just a treat to watch. He's a guy that doesn't sacrifice too much, yet has so much flair to his passing and neutral zone game, which just makes it so much more consistent for Canada's attack to rely upon, and that's resulted in so many more possessions, so many more offensive attacks and possessions in the offensive zone. We'll obviously see if that continues. Obviously, Austria is in a dynamo defensively, but it's setting up pretty well to have some chemistry throughout the tournament. Andrea! Andreas with another one. Another one. Thank you so much for the donation, brother. Absolutely appreciated. Let's get some Andreas hype in the chat, please. Please, right now. All right. There we go. Last dono is Andreas, as it's deserved to be. And he says, Bedard or Michkov. You know what? Let's make a poll, shall we? Let's make a poll. I want to know what you guys think before I share my opinions. Because obviously I've watched these kids a lot. The thing is, for me, I talked about this last time as well in the World Junior live streams. Personally, for me, let me know in the chat right now and in the poll, who do you guys prefer, Bedard or Matvei Michkov? For me personally, I'm a person that doesn't really care too much about the KHL deal. It'll keep him out for, I'm pretty sure, through 2 or 3 years, but he's a player that's so exceptionally great that it doesn't matter for me, especially if I'm on a rebuilding team. I will wait those years to get a special talent like him, no doubt. Now, let's say, I want to say this right now, let's say there was no KHL deal. I would pick Matvei Michkov. If there was no KHL deal, I would pick Matvei Michkov. Mostly because the most valuable thing you can have is goal scoring in the NHL. And Michkov's goal scoring ability, his knack for the nets, his simply generational shot. I mean, obviously they're going to have comparables to Alex Ovechkin, but it's not out of the realm of possibility that he's the next one like that. And in my opinion, that's one of the most valuable traits. And also considering that Bedard is not probably going to be a centerman of the NHL level, that's another interesting part to me. Because, like, we talk about this in the Crosby and Michkov debate, and not Michkov, Crosby and Ovechkin. And the big argument for Crosby is the center position, his defensive ability throughout the years. But I don't feel like with Bedard you're going to really have that, personally. And for me, when you look at Michkov's skills and ability, if he had no KHL deal, I'd probably go him. But at the same time, you still have to factor that in. But I don't know, man. I think both of them are generational talents. You're going to love either one. I'd probably still take Connor Bedard first overall, considering everything. But it's one of those situations where you're going to get maybe probably the best second overall pick in NHL history in Matvei Michkov or Connor Bedard. No matter how it happens, you're gonna get an amazing player. Oh yeah, Andreas. I think I might do that in the second intermission because I think that's gonna be a long one. We're still pretty in the thick of this game though, so I want to kind of stick focused on that. I don't think it's 5 years, Azal. I'm pretty sure it's 3. I don't think it's 5 years. Because his draft is in 2023, and I'm pretty sure it goes into 2025 or 6. Let me look that up right now. Because I don't think it's a 5-year deal. Yeah, so he signed a 5-year deal in 2020, which means that, in theory, he would go until the 2024 and 2025 season in Russia. So you would only miss 2 years with Michkov, which, in my opinion, I don't think that's a crazy thing to ask. Most prospects, and even Owen Power's taking not even in the NHL for his first year. And if I'm a team like Buffalo and I can afford to wait, I don't think that would be a problem for me if you prefer Michkov on paper. That's just how I see it. It really does depend, though, who gets those top 2 picks. But again, let's go back. We need to remember that with the new lottery rules, it's a lot more likely that lesser teams will win those lotteries. So I feel like it's going to be a situation where a team that, if they are patient and prefer Michkov, should probably take him. That's just how I see it. I don't know, Levi. Like, for me, Bedard, from what I've watched, he's fine defensively, but he's not gonna be, I don't think, a much better player defensively than Michkov. I mean, Michkov's obviously a Russian winger defensively, but like, for me, Bedard isn't ever going to be an exceptional defensive player. That's just kind of how I see it. I kind of see him in the same kind of prototype as McDavid almost, not like in terms of actual play, but in terms of how he plays, where he's going to be that just elite passer, elite play driver, and that those are his best traits. I don't think he's going to be a Crosby or a Bergeron where he's winning defensive and Selke trophies. That's more the style that Shane Wright's bringing. And personally for me, it's not really the Ovechkin and Crosby debate, because I think Mitchkov and Bedard are a lot different in that way. Vanessa, what's going on? We got 150 in this chat, by the way. Good to see you all coming in here and being awesome. Skill-wise, it's Bedard, but I like Mitchkov's grit. Yeah, I'd probably say Bedard still has the edge on skill. But I think with Mitchkov, I feel like obviously Mitchkov's been playing against men and been playing against really high competition as of late. And that's going to prepare him better for the NHL when he does make it, I think. But I do think Bedard will be fine in his first year. I'm not able to watch. Is anyone looking really good this game? Well, we've been talking about him. Connor Bedard has been fantastic. I've really enjoyed, though, Logan Stankoven. He's had a great game as per usual. I've really liked Jake Neighbors so far. He's had a great overall complete game up to this point. I've especially enjoyed Will Cooley as well. A few guys that really do stand out. I haven't really been a huge fan of Guenther so far, from what I've seen. Some other guys have been so-so, but for the most part, it's been a very, very solid game, especially on the forward group, which obviously if the score, it would come across that way. Cross Grease, Essential, what's going on, brother? It's good to see you. Best podcast out there. Best podcast out there. Yeah, exactly, Jesse. You can't go wrong either way. That's kind of how I see it, too. Now, another thing that is also worth noting is that if you need a goal scorer, I feel like it's one of those situations where you can kind of draft based on the prototype you need more. If you need an exceptional play driver, an exceptional playmaker, an exceptional passer in all areas of the offensive zone, you take Bedard. If you need a guy that can score from literally anywhere in the offensive zone, his shot is generational, his shot creation is generational, then you take Mitchkov. Like, that to me, it can also depend on that too. So I think that's an important part of this conversation. It's also what you'd want going in the future. So like let's just say for example, what's a good example? What is a good example? What is a good example? Let's say the Buffalo Sabres are first overall, and in 2023 they're first overall, and they're still not really making huge strides. They're still kind of in this rebuild. They're a team that I don't feel like has a ton of elite goal scorers in the system besides possibly Jack Quinn. But like looking at some of the other guys like Dylan Cousins, Casey Middlestat, they're more on the playmaking side of things. So maybe you do go for Mitchkov, especially if you are willing to wait those 2 years. But I don't know. Who needs a playmaker that's in the bottom? Or like for instance the Montreal Canadiens, like they would be in love with Mitchkov. I think he'd be a perfect fit for them. Who else could I think of? Who is a bottom team right now that needs like a playmaker? Like maybe an Arizona Coyotes type, perhaps. I mean, Arizona could use everything, but still. I'm wearing a Kraken hat, I believe. Right? I'm pretty sure. Yes, I am. All right, there we go. Troy Johnson, what's going on, Troy? Good to see you. By the way, we're on the second intermission, everybody. We are a few minutes away from the second period starting up, so make sure you stick in the live stream, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. We make daily hockey live streams on this channel, and we cover prospects and the draft all throughout the year, so if you enjoy that, make sure you stick around. We did the World Junior Predictions a little bit ago, and we do monthly mock drafts and draft rankings for every single year. So make sure if you enjoy stuff like that to stick around here, subscribe, join the ground game. Everybody that subscribes gets a free cookie and a free shout out. So make sure you do so if you haven't already. We'd love to have you. Rob, what's going on? Good to see you. You sound like a loser. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But is that Patrick in a chicken suit in your profile picture? So you're a chicken then. You're a chicken. And now that I think about it, I haven't even heard your voice. So you probably go like, go. So you're probably a chicken that I eat for breakfast. So if you wanna come get baked in my oven, come on. What am I talking? Thanksgiving's already past, Graf. Come on. Come on. Yes, I did watch the Wallstedt shutout. I'm not surprised. He's so ready to be the MVP of this tournament, guys, boys and girls. He's so ready. He's so ready. It's McDavid Eichel type of 1-2. I would kind of say so. I think Michkov's more of a goal scorer though than Eichel is, in that way. But still, also it's 2 centers compared to 2 wingers. Like, that's really the big thing that I think is keeping the debate from, like, truly being Ovechkin and Crosby. If Bedard was an actual centerman, then I think it would be, like, 1-to-1 almost in some ways. But, yeah, it is what it is. Get baked and grass on. We'll cook him alive. We'll cook him alive. Nathan, are you covering the NHL games? I don't know when I'll be doing more of them. I know I'll be doing the trade deadline and everything there. I don't know when my next NHL game stream, though, is going to be. We'll see. Do you think Wright could be similar to Aho? I think Wright's going to be a lot better defensively than Aho. Like, Aho's kind of defensively for the most part. He's had some really wonky years, too, on the defensive side of things. So, I feel like Wright's going to be a much more complete player. A lot of people are comparing him to Patrice Bergeron, which I really don't think is too far off. I feel like with Bergeron, maybe if he was even just a little bit of a better goal scorer, I think that's what Wright would likely be. But I could kind of see that comparison and see that see what they're going at there. How many points do McTavish and Zellweger have, and how are they playing? I don't know exactly how many points either of them have, but I'm pretty sure, I mean with both of them, McTavish-wise, I've been, as usual, impressed. He's been great. Zellweger's been pretty solid, too, a lot more offensively aggressive than he was in the last game. Jasmine, love you, too. Good to see ya. Mr. Blonde, what's going on? How many goals is Team Canada going to score tonight? You know what? So far, Chris, they've exceeded my expectations, so I'm going to say this game finishes 10-0. I'm going to say this game finishes 10-0. Let me know in the chat what you guys are thinking. How does this game end? How does this game end if you guys haven't let us know already? By the way, they showed that it was 15 minutes to go until the second period. Was there, like... Am I going crazy? Because it feels like it's been, like, 20 minutes since the first period ended. Right? I don't know what's going on anymore. I really don't know what's going on anymore. Antoine, what's going on? Yeah, Rich, it's been a pretty solid game for Canada so far. They've been all right. They've been all right. Here's the question, Tier F. The very first goalie, overall in NHL history was Rick DiPietro. Yes, true. I think. I swear, YouTube has got to stop doing this, dude. YouTube has got to stop doing this. Just out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere, it just started lagging. I think we're back now, though. I think we're back now. I don't know what... YouTube is seriously out to get me today. Seriously out to get me. We would have like 300 people here if YouTube wasn't stupid tonight. I think it's good now, though. I think it's good now. How good do you think the Ducks will be in 5 years with Zegras, Drysdale, McTavish? I think the Ducks are going to be scary. I mean, they're already pretty good. I feel like my big concern just comes down to coaching. If we do see Eakins continue to mold this team well, then I think they could have some very good success. Dude, I swear, it just disconnected me for no reason. No reason. This is what I'm saying. Like, everything is pitch perfect. Great connection. Nothing wrong. Then out of nowhere, it decides, oh, we're about to end your stream because we're stupid. Because we're dumb. Anyways. Hot take, Guhle is responsible for 90% of the hit of people. I don't know. Who would you rather have on your team? Kaprizov or Point? Point, for sure. Absolutely, Levi. I mean, I love Kaprizov, but Point is just so much more valuable in all ends. Especially playoff time. Like, he is underratedly one of the best playoff players over the last 10 years. For sure. I really hope the U.S. finishes this tournament, Logan. That would suck if they don't, dude. I don't even know anymore. Rochu was pretty solid, I think, in the first period. I mean, he didn't exactly have the biggest workload, though. Only 4 saves. The goal scorers, Ben, are... Oh, man, so many goals to remember. Bedard scored 2. Cormier has scored 1. Ken Johnson scored the first. Who scored the third goal? I must know. Do you think the Red Wings can stay in the playoff spot? I'd probably say no, Cheesify, but I'd be glad to be proved wrong on that one, for sure. I'd love to see them make it. That's about the first period for Austria. I thought Leon Summers just carried the load so incredibly hard. I've had a couple of forwards actually had a pretty solid first. Mark Casper, obviously, I think was leading the way, but that defense was horrible from head to toe. Just awful puck protection skills. The front of the net was so easy to take advantage of. It was insane. As soon as there was a bobbling puck, they wouldn't even try to get out of it. It was awful. I'm pretty sure McTavish got an assist. I could be wrong on that one, though. Oh, yeah, Stego was the third goal scorer. Thank you, Controller. Thank you. How do you think Dallas will be in 5 years? Dallas, my favorite team. Levi, great choice of favorite team, brother. Go Stars, my favorite team as well. I feel like with Dallas, they're going to be a really interesting one because they like after this year, or even even this year, the way it's going, they might actually start rebuilding. I'm hoping they do because if Connor Bedard or Mitchkov's on this team, holy mama, I would love that. But I feel like they have a good core, youth-wise, with Heiskanen, Rupe Hintz, Robertson, Gurionov, even Lindell to an extent, and Ottinger. I feel like if they get maybe a couple more elite prospects, if they tank a little bit, I feel like the next wave could be incredibly strong for the Stars. I'm hoping at least. So I'm going to change the period because we're about to get into this second. We are about to get into this second. Let me know in the chat down below. We are about to get into the second period. Let me know which player scores next, whether it be for Canada or Austria. Which player scores the next goal? I'm going to say Mason McTavish gets on the board officially and gets it done. Yeah, I know, wasn't Fleury after DiPietro, though? Because Fleury was like 2003, right? And DiPietro was 2000? Casper and Guhle have beef. That is, I mean, Guhle is trying to get as much beef as humanly possible of everybody in this entire tournament, so that's not really too surprising with me. To be honest, I'm going to say this right now. I really have not loved Guhle's. I mean, he's been fine. I think he's been solid. Nothing elite, though. Nothing elite, which is a little bit disappointing since I'm pretty sure this would be his last year in the World Juniors. Liz, what's going on? And we are about to see the second period start up here. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Get some hype, get some go Canada, get some go Austria, whatever you guys want to get going. Big second period here for Austria, then get back in this game. We'll see if Canada can continue the scoring here, though, and the opening faceoff goes Canada's way. Cormier all the way along to Perfetti, and we'll see the Canadiens start an offensive attack here. Going in was Johnson, now Perfetti on that right side, chopping down the sticks to reach the loose puck. It'll find Austria wants more, but they give it right away to Bork. Right there is a Wright, but he hit it off the post. Canada keeps it going with Guhle. He'll keep it across Perfetti. Now back along right, the shot and the save by Leon Summers. Reaching out for it just in time to get the pad on it. Bork, great strip of the puck. He'll leave it out to Wright, but Wright with an errant pass, and Austria is able to reach out for it for the breakouts and eventually get some recycled players on the ice. Just joined in, not surprised Canada has more goals than Austria shots. Yeah, that's kind of what we're seeing right now. No, and right now it is actually 6 shots for Austria, I guess. I think they heard you and decided, let's put on 2 more shots just to make it look not as bad, but yeah, not exactly a beautiful game so far by them. Coming all the way through was Jake Neighbors, a one-man army trying to do everything himself, and Shane Wright goes offside. I mean, I'm going to say this right now. Connor Bedard has looked so much better than Shane Wright in this tournament, so up to this point. I mean, Wright's had his moments, but he's kind of been playing the way he's playing in the OHL this year. Kind of nonchalant, good defensively, good IQ, good positioning, but nothing that's truly exceptional. And that's a little bit disappointing. But a good play on that loose puck to get the shot. Just again, not really creating as much as he probably should. But we got a Canada power play here as Stadler goes to the box for holding. A good opportunity for the Canadiens to get on the board. We'll see what happens next on this power play. Let me know who scores, if anybody does. I know there was a couple people that said Bedard in the last power play. So let me know. Let me know. If anybody gets it done, who will it be on Team Canada? Johnson all alone behind his net, and he'll start the breakout for the Canadiens. Now into the neutral zone. Couple of shimmies, finding Bork. Now a back pass to Owen Power. Across, loose pass there by Power. He'll recollect it himself. All around the boards, it'll find Bork on the other side. Bork drop pass. It'll find quick placement for Johnson. He'll stretch around, getting Power back to it. Johnson now backing along. It'll find Perfetti. Perfetti, a deep move, and he'll get it right into the neck of Leon Summers, and a big save there for the Austrian goaltender, who so far, again, I still think has been pretty underrated in this game. He's had some great saves so far. I mean, I don't know where you got the idea I was even trying to compete with Gordon Miller. That's a losing battle, my man. That's a losing battle. Good shimmy play by the Canadiens, but just a weak execution on that middle zone pass, and we'll see the Canadiens have to retreat back in their own zone. 17:47 now to go in the second, and we'll see Zellweger shift around the defense. Now with 55 seconds to go, it'll find Connor Bedard. He'll shoot up the cannon all the way around in front of great chance. But a great save as well for Leon Summers. Again. I think those neighbors right in front of the net. Kind of a nonchalant play by him. Bedard with all the execution. Yeah, kind of a weak shot in all honesty by Neighbors. Could have put some more juice on that one for sure. Hockey boys, what's going on? Goal Perfetti, get it. I would love Perfetti to get it done. Face-off loss there for the Canadiens as Bedard didn't really get it back to his D-men in time. And the Austrian team take advantage. We'll see Marco Kasper get along the boards, but Wright gets that turnover, and now we'll see the Canadiens work. All the way up, his Neighbors wants more, but he gets it stuck into the corner. Bedard gets it loose, though, as Wright finds the outlet. It'll go back to Zellweger, and he stops back up on the blue line. Across Cormier, now it'll find Shane Wright. Back on the right side, 20 seconds to go, right in front. Great chance, Bedard, and a huge one as well for Cormier. But he'll sky that off a body and into the stands for another whistle here in the power play. Custom building a PC, L or dub. Absolutely a dub, Sander. If you can find a way to make it work, it's absolutely a dub. Absolutely a dub. My PS5 controller smells like a brand new Tesla. I would not be surprised. If Tesla made those PS5 controllers. They honestly look exactly like it. Why is there a bug on my monitor? Get away from here. We do not welcome you. We do not welcome you. Goodbye. Good little kill here, though, by Austria, and mostly Leon Summer. And Canada will go back to 5-on-5 play here as the time runs out in the offensive zone. But a quick little shot there by Sabarango. Zips wide, thankfully for Summer, because that had some major juice on it. Now back to Seeley. A couple of shimmy moves, and they'll go right into the pass to Summer. Another rebound attempt for Grieg, but again, couldn't get in the right place in the right time. Grieg's kind of had a couple of chances today where it just feels like the speed's not quite there. I think he could have 2 goals in this game if he was right where he needed to be. But unfortunately, what a great pass in front, shooting Grieg! Oh my goodness, Grieg with a breakaway and shot it 2 feet wide. Yeah, Grieg's not feeling it tonight, boys and girls. Grieg is not feeling it tonight. I don't even know what to say about that. That was an unreal pass by Zellweger. That was wasted. I would say, though, even in the last game, I wasn't a big fan of Grieg. This game, though, McTavish trying to go for the wraparound opportunity there. Summer, another save. A quick shot from the boards. That'll go right from Cormier. Now back to Guhle here. Off of 2 defensemen, he'll place it back from the corner. Trying to get around the pressure is Johnson. He gets split up, though. But it'll go right from the net. McTavish will get a loose puck out of nowhere and put that off a body and wide. Um, 2K, I've explained it a ton of times. I'm watching an NHL network, and they have a delay for some reason. So that's just how it works. I wouldn't have the delay. I mean, it's not a choice. Oh, what a shot by McTavish off the boards. And that one, a run on to Austria. Almost got a breakaway there. Thankfully, Owen Power was back defending his own side. And we'll see another save there by a rare one by Brochu. Yeah, McTavish right off the post. Right off the post. Austria playing this game on extreme mode? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They're playing at least superstar in NHL 22. At least superstar. They're trying their hardest. They're trying their hardest. I was gonna say, like, for me this would be the result if I played on superstar on NHL 22. I'm awful at it. 2-2 tie game. Go Habs go. Is it really tied? Last time I checked, it was 1-0 Habs. Thoughts on Thomas Helge getting brought up to Florida Evergrades, to National Predators. I did not know about that, Angie. Good for him. Zellweger's had his moments. That's really my main takeaways from his tournament so far. He's had a lot of amazing moments. It hasn't really come together in too much, in my opinion, but he's still had some really good opportunities from what I've seen. Oh wow. Zellweger, now that we're matching him, the devil himself, had a pass right from the net. And an Austrian defenseman almost put it into his own net. But thankfully for Summer, that did not happen. Oof, oof, oof. Michael Plazzi. Oh, that's just cheating. That's just cheating. That's just cheating. I should have known, though. I should have known. My son Jason is a big fan of you. Hey, thank you so much, Jason. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. And appreciate you being a part of the Grab Gang, you legend. Bedard, a couple of great moves, looking for a start, and he scores! Connor Bedard! Unreal moves in front of the slots, and it is now 6-0 for Team Canada. Unbelievable execution, and the hats are raining from the crowd. This 16-year-old getting his first hat-trick, first goals in World Junior history. After the face-off win, that was beautiful. That was just what Bedard does best. That was just what Bedard does best. And it's now 6-0. Holy mama. Holy mama. I mean, I would say that's where mama hides the cookies, but I don't even need to say that. I don't even need to say that. Now 6-0. Can we get some Bedard hype some more in the chat? Unreal. Unreal. I mean, Mitchkov's done amazing throughout this tournament, but Bedard's making it close now. Bedard's making it close now. Showing why Team Canada should play him some more. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Did you guys just see that? Did you guys just see that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, Spencer, what's going on, man? Wright did not score yet, no. I don't think he scored in this tournament either. Has he? Yeah, natural hat-trick for Connor Bedard, too. That's true. That's true. 3 straight goals. 3 straight goals. Unbelievable. I mean, that was... the first 2 goals were pretty good. But that was easily his best. Easily his best. Now, the thing was, Austria gave him literally all the time in the world to set up in the slot. So, it's one of those things where you just have the space and you recognize it and you take advantage. And that's just what Bedard does. But, I mean, that was just a special play, even if Austria did give him all the time and space to make it happen. I mean, I'm going to be honest here. I mean, Austria's defense, in my opinion, was always going to be the worst in this tournament. But with how they played today, I don't even know what to say. Like, obviously, Canada's way more talented in every way. We know that. But it's just like it's not even just skill. It's just a lack of any coherent strategy, or like another great chance in front for neighbors right in front of the slot. Like, they're giving these prime opportunities away to Canada so easily without even a whimper. And it's unfortunate because I feel like they could be doing so much better in this one. Obviously, wow, 2-1. Oh, potentially a 2-1 for Austria. I think that was Sabrango getting a stick on it. Scooter Tracy, what's going on? Shut up, 35-9. I will change that right now. It's actually 35-10 right now, too. Thank you, Gamer Zone. Appreciate it. All right, there we go. 12 minutes to go in this second, by the way. 12 minutes to go in this second. Nathan, 3 goals for Bedard. Cormier got a goal. Stankoven got a goal. And Ken Johnson got a goal. Yes, I am watching with the game on. Connor is just so good. The future. I mean, not. I personally am not too surprised. I feel like a lot of people. I mean, the thing is, it's. Oof. Good chance there for McTavish. Here's the thing, like, it's Austria. Like, I don't want to put anything against Connor Bedard. All 3 of these goals have been exceptional, but it is Austria. Like, it's one thing to put like a hat trick against like Team Sweden or something, or against Austria. It's another thing to put it against like Team Sweden and that defense. So I'm really interested to see how he continues to play against stronger competition, because I thought he was solid in the game versus the Czech Republic, and obviously, I mean, I think we can all agree Austria is the worst team in the tournament. So it's just one of those situations where I'm really fascinated to see how he continues with this, because he's been starting on the fourth line in both of these games. He hasn't really had a great opportunity to start out, but eventually in every single one has gotten more ice time as it went and got by. So I'm hoping that he's able to get some more ice time to start out in these next few games, but I'm really interested to see how he plays against a team like Finland, for instance. That'll be an interesting matchup for sure. When does Canada play Finland, by the way? I'm watching an NHL Network, Tracy. In the next intermission, can you watch TSN Avid, especially specifically the NHL Spelling Bee? I'm not watching TSN. I'm watching NHL Network, so maybe if they have it on the intermission, I could check it out. Angie, but we'll see. I'll let you know. Yeah, Spectric's an absolute beauty. But it's really nice, though, to just see both Michkov and Bedard playing exceptional as they should. Like, I think we kind of, Shane Wright, great chance, and just missed that top cheddar shot, just a few inches wide. But I'm really happy that both of these guys are playing as they should. Like, both of these guys are so exceptional that they're doing these things. I mean, they're doing these things in the regular season too, but it's good to see that they're translating as well to the U20 championship, because both of these guys are exceptional talents. Oh, is it on YouTube? My bad. Maybe Angie. I'll see what I can do with that. I already said I was going to react to something from on one of the past videos with Andreas, though. It's the second period right now, SP. I want to watch these, but so badly, but I have no idea how. If you're in the U.S., SP, my recommendation is to get Sling TV, and then you can get the sports package. I think it's like $50 a month for something. I don't actually. I think it's like $30 a month, and you can cancel right after. So then you could have basically the whole package for the World Juniors and watch every game if you get an NHL Network. So that's what I recommend if you're in the U.S. I'm pretty sure that you're in the U.S. SP. I don't know. Obviously, it's on TSN in Canada. I don't know how you'll be able to watch it, though, outside of that, to be honest with you. Currently, you get a Shane Wright Islanders jersey? I mean, here's the thing. I already have the comparable. I already have his comparable in John Tavares on an Islanders jersey. So, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. If the Islanders bring back the Fisherman, I'll get a Fisherman Wright jersey. Do you think if Bedard and Michkov are available right now, would they go above Wright? Absolutely. Absolutely. Not even a question to me. Like, it's one of those things where even if you have to wait a year or two to get these guys, you take them. Like, if they're available today, like, Bedard's been better than Wright in every way throughout this tournament. And even I would say in some ways Bedard's been much better than Wright in just the CHL this year. Like, in terms of pass attempts, in terms of zone entries, in terms of creation, he's been way better offensively than Shane Wright has been. And the only reason the stats aren't really showing that is because his luck has literally been the worst in the entire CHL, and his teammates haven't really helped him too much either. So it's just one of those situations where I feel like if you have the chance, yeah, I would take both of them before Shane Wright, in my humble opinion. But I do think all three of them are obviously going to be elite talents. Hey, Tristan, thank you so much for subscribing, and welcome to the Ground Gang, ya king. Appreciate it. It's A-U-T because Kevin, I believe, said it was that was the proper one. And actually, TSN is also saying A-U-T as well. Good chance as well for Zellweger, and another post goes off the shot for the Canadiens. 9:40, by the way, to go in this second period. And not a lot has happened in these last few minutes, but still a consistent Canadian attack. But I will say, offensively, it feels like Canada's trying a lot less things since that 6th goal by Bedard. Or 6th goal on the game, but 3rd goal for Bedard. Power of a quick shot, and that one goes wide. Ken Johnson recollects it, though, and tries to pass it back. It'll find McTavish just enough. And now back to Johnson. Johnson to shimmy move. He'll come right in on 1 foot, the shot. But still, someone will make the save, and we'll go into commercial now. My favorite player on Team Canada is Logan Stankoven. I know I'm a biased Stars fan, but before he was drafted, and especially now, he's just my favorite player to watch, man. Just my favorite player to watch. So energetic, so impactful almost every single shift. I love him so much. Yeah, that's true. Guhle's had a huge impact body checking wise. In my opinion, Mitch Cobb is a franchise player. Bedard is elite. I would say both are franchise. Absolutely, I would say both are franchise. I mean, it just depends on what you... Like, are we talking about NHL franchise, or are we talking about real-life franchise? Because I feel like if generational is the next tier over franchise, I would have Wright as franchise and both Mitch Cobb and Bedard as generational. I think both of them are that good. I think it's honestly not in terms of how they play, but I think in terms of actual level of talent. I feel like we could see another kind of Ovechkin and Crosby situation with these two. Yeah, let me know in the chat right now, who are your guys' favorite player on Team Canada right now? Because for me, it'd be Stankoven, and Tristo says Guhle because the big hits are Owen Power. Yeah, I'd go Stankoven, and probably number 2 would probably be Cole Perfetti, but there's a lot of options for me. Let me see. Hey, we got Monty in here. Yes, we do. Good to see you, Monty. Also, good to see you, Flyers fan. Appreciate you coming by. Larry on vacation? No, Larry's just chilling right here. He's just chilling right here. He's doing quite well. Quite well. Perfetti after the face-off win goes right behind the Austrian nets. Trying to pick that back up. He'll put it in front of the net for Bork, but couldn't do much with it. I'm going to be honest here. I really have not liked this first line of Perfetti, Wright, and Bork. Like, it really feels like for Canada, they haven't really been able to feel out that top 6 in a true sense. Like, obviously, they're scoring goals still, but a lot of the goals have kind of felt like they've been either on the... Like, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure 4 of the goals have been either Connor Bedard goals or power play goals. So, for me, the top guys maybe need to carry a little bit more of the weight. And Perfetti's still been good in this game. He had a great assist to Ken Johnson to get the first goal of this game. But I feel like Wright's kind of been a little bit unimpactful. I feel like especially Bork. I mean, I like Bork. As a Stars fan, I want him to do well, but he's just not a first-line player in terms of structure. He's a guy that should be lower in any lineup. And I don't know. I don't feel like he's a first-line player on this team. They continue to give him those minutes, which I think is a little bit miscalculated. Which Radu could be playing when it was so sad when he went to quarantine. Yeah, that was another really underrated part about what's gone on this year. Because I'm pretty sure Radu is, like, completely out of protocol and everything now. And I'm pretty sure there was a whole big deal about the IIHF not letting him come here, which... The thing is, it's not even like a bubble or anything. I don't know why they couldn't just allow him to come out of the roster I don't know. I feel like Wright could be such a big boost to this Finnish team. Such a big boost. Larry is right here. Larry is right here. He's just vibing, man. He's just vibing. This is a good game for Bedard to try and get some goals and points on the board. Absolutely. I mean, Austria is the best chance he'll probably get. Sorry to everybody, the Austrian in this chat. I'm so sorry for everything. Everything. I'm a Habs fan, so Captain Guhle, nice. Minus either Power or Boole. Cole Perfetti is my favorite from Logan. Yeah, Perfetti is still playing. His minutes have kind of been a little bit wonky throughout this game, too. I have noticed something a little bit, too, though, with Canada, is that it feels like they're also not really playing, or they're playing the lines pretty evenly. So that's been a factor so far. Like, the fourth line's played a lot in this game. Bedard, Guhle, and Desnoyers. So that's a part of it. Guenther, good chance rushing in. But he gets cramped on the boards in the meantime. We'll see a penalty coming against... Wow. Man, Austria is already dead. And now another power play for Team Canada. So, another man advantage coming up here. Let me know in the chat. If Canada does score, who will it be? Let me know, boys and girls. Let me know. I mean, yeah, I could kind of see. I mean, yeah, that was boring. That was boring. I mean, Guenther didn't really land too awkwardly in hindsight, but it's Canadian power play either way, and we'll see them attempt to increase their lead up here 7-0. Face-off goes in Canada's way, but a bad pass by Perfetti. By the way, the guy in the penalty box is named Sab Latnig. Very interesting name. Very interesting name. 6:52 to go in the second, and another weird pass there for the Canadiens, but thankfully Maverick Bork picked it up in time, but lost it on the boards somehow, and Canada will have to regroup here. Power to McTavish, now right up the gut for Johnson. It'll find the way to Perfetti, and he'll have to close it off with two guys on him. Another bad pass. Couldn't get some much needed elevation on that. And they'll have to regroup back in their own zone. 1:18 to go in the power play here for the Canadiens. Now McTavish into the offensive zone. Back along Perfetti again on that left side. He'll wrap it around the boards. Now coming out for Johnson. Johnson looking. He'll stay patient on that red circle. A slip pass. He'll find McTavish back in front. Borka one-time chance. Now Johnson, but what a save by Leon Summer. Getting the glove while Johnson tried to shove it right up on top. Summer still an extraordinary save to keep this 6-0 and to somehow keep his team somewhat in this game. Somewhat in this game. Unfortunately for him, really, not really. Not really in this game. Not really, unfortunately, but. Who do you think deserves captain? I mean, Guhle, I can't really say for that because I'm not in the locker room. I feel like Owen Power would have been a great candidate too, or McTavish. Quick shot there by Cormier, but gloved up by Summer, and another face-off will commence. 6 minutes now to go in the second. This game has kind of flown by. And once again, appreciate all you guys for coming in and being elite. Being elite. Bedard will score another. I see you. Wright coming from the half circle. Back along to the point. Right there. A shot by Zellweger. And it just creases wide. Bedard trying to get that loose puck behind the net. Gets outplayed on that play. And the Austria's able to shoot it back down the ice. That was an example where Bedard just couldn't physically do more. But I think he was also going against a defenseman that was 3 years older than him. So that does make sense. I gotta say though, even as an American, I love these white Canadian jerseys. They are simply exceptional. Like they are so perfect, so perfect. Face off win there for the Canadiens in their own zone after I'm pretty sure getting an icing or something, and we'll see them have to regroup here. And the second unit out there with Bedard coming right through the middle. Cormier slipped up right in the boards as Bedard was trying to go after it. But we'll see Wright regroup here with Neighbors putting in the field of work. Cormier, Bedard, back to the point. Good keep by Zellweger. Now Cormier to Wright on the point. He'll come in. A pass in front. What a chance for Neighbors. Couldn't put in the tap in though. And we'll see Austria come out, a breakaway here. And we'll see Zellweger come to the rescue defensively. Now Zellweger almost a breakaway there for Guenther on the other side. Things getting crazy here in Alberta. Still no goals though, and we'll see the power play come to an end. Almost another great chance there. But a good turnover by Shane Wright. Almost turning over himself, but Guenther once again came to the rescue. And the Canadiens will get back resolved into the offensive zone. To the point, Cormier again, back to Guenther. Guenther looks, he'll shade back, getting a pass across to Guhle. Guhle comes in, rips, just absolute muffin. Wide, Seeley to Guhle. Guhle back again, another chance to try to go for the tip in front. And it gets tipped high. Guenther, Seeley, back in deep here. It'll find Grieg. Grieg will shift back. Some good skating skills, trying to pass it across to Guenther. No shot there, though, from Dylan, and we'll see Austria reach it back out again. 4 minutes now to go in the second. It's kind of gotten crazy in these last couple minutes. Guenther across, back to Grieg, with the stake! Oh! He put that into outer space. What a chance! What a chance for Stinky! Oh, man. Oh, it was off the post, too. Dang it, man. I couldn't have gotten a 2-goal Stankoven game. I couldn't have gotten that. Can we get some F's in the chat? Some F's in the chat. I'm really sad. First goal, SP, was by Ken Johnson. Second goal was Cormier. Third goal was Stankoven. And then Bedard. Cameron, what's going on? Just finished the game. Sad to see Canada's getting blown out. Austria should show some mercy. Exactly. I mean, really, Austria is just so dominant that they could win gold in this tournament. I feel, honestly, that they've been the best team tonight. Their forechecking pressure has been insane. Their consistency, their work ethic, it's really been just a masterclass on their end. What do you think about Finland's team? I think they're honestly a really mixed bag. I do like a lot of what they're doing, and I'm really hoping they're able to get a medal this year. We'll see. I feel like they still miss a little bit in terms of top-end talents. Like, they don't have an Anton Lundell this year, which is going to hurt them. But I do feel like with how Billy Koivunen has played, with how Brand Lambert has played, they might not need that type of presence anyways. So I'm really hoping that Finland's able to have a strong tournament. So far, they definitely have. There's a stream on New Year's Eve. I want people to be there because I'm celebrating my grandma's birthday. And that's no problem with me, Jacob. That's no problem with me. Face-off win right there. Shot for power, but ripped into the chest of Summer. I mean, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Okay, never mind. Here's the thing with Summer, man. He has allowed 6 goals on 42 shots. This man has been elite. Sabrango lets it off, and we'll see Austria go into the neutral zone again with it. A loose puck, though, and now coming out. Right there, Bedard getting it just barely. But Austria, another turnover. Good little positioning there by that first line. Game result. Stop with the cap. What you talking about? What you talking about, man? What you talking about? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Is there a 1 minute delay? I think it's less than that. It should be less than that. I'm pretty sure it's like 10 seconds or something. Maybe refresh the stream if that's a minute. I don't think it should be like that. Because I've seen like somebody say like a big hit happened and I would see it like 10 seconds later or something. So I don't think that's a big thing, or at least it shouldn't be. Yeah. So my medal breakdown right now goes number 1 Canada, number 2 Sweden, and then number 3 U.S. Before obviously the U.S. Positive cases. Right now, I don't know if they're going to survive that, so we'll see, but I'm hoping and praying that they have no issues. This fly has been tormenting. Hey, we got it. Rest in peace, fly. Rest in peace. It might be mosquito, actually. All right, all alone, putting it in front, and nobody was there for the rebound. Should have passed it earlier. Another chance for Austria. A couple big saves there by Brochu. And we'll see Canada get out of their zone, thankfully, after that. A little bit of a wonky play there by the Canadian defense, but we'll see them retreat. Now 2:15 to go in the second. Nice little play there by the Canadian defense and Cormier. Cormier's honestly had a really, really great game today. Really, obviously the goal helps, but in a lot of little ways, he's been so good in terms of aggression. Like, that's what I'm saying. I love when defensemen use aggression in the right ways, because it can be so useful to breaking up passing lanes and actually being better defensively than somebody that wasn't aggressive. Like, Cormier is a guy that, when he is good defensively, he's using his aggression in the right way. That was a great play to break up the passing lane and to get it back in the Austrian zone. Because he recognized that lane and he recognized that outlet in time to make that play. And his great skating helped the speed and quickness and the craftiness to be able to get there too. So it all came together in a great, small, simple play that helps the pace for Canada so incredibly well. 1:18 to go in the second. Almost pit-pocketed there by Kent Johnson. We'll see it go back to Donovan Zabrongo here on the deep end, but now back to the offensive zone here for Canada. Neighbors to Greg. Back in deep, gets double-teamed here, but thankfully Neighbors comes right along for the help. Back to the blue line here in Zabrongo. A little bit of a neat play there. Now Guenther to Seeley. Seeley gets it back. Now Guenther forward. A quick little shot there. On the one-timer, and it goes off of Summer. Now back to Seeley. Seeley, a fake shot. He'll go back to Guenther in time. Guenther, quick 1-2. But Summer, another save. And he'll get his 38th of the night. Unbelievable. You know what? Can we get some Summer hype in the chat? This man has been elite today. Elite. The only good player on Austria today. The only good player on Austria today. Wish he was the best defense in the tournament. I'd probably say it's a top three of U.S., Sweden, and Canada. I'd probably say it's between the U.S. and Canada for me. Think Lambert can climb back into the top three grab? I'm really hoping he does. I haven't really done a new ranking. Oh, wow. Peters was almost there. Great chance by Peters. Oh, open that, and they score! Austria makes it 6-1, and they get on the board. Wow. Austria gets on the board, and that is defenseman Lucas Nekasani. Lucas Nekasani gets on the board, and it's 6-1, open net. Great play by Peters. Great play by Peters. Brucha was way out of his net. Way out of his net. And the defenseman for Austria takes advantage. Okay. Okay. I see you. I see you, Austria. I see you. Guys, Austria is going to win this game now. Austria is going to win this game. Can we get some Austria hype in the chat down below? Austria is about to win this game. Austria is about to win this game. They're about to win this game right here, right now. They're about to score 7 straight goals and a win. There's no way they don't. There's no way they don't. No way they don't. Try and say that they're not going to come back, because they're easily going to do it. Here they go, 20 seconds to go, and they have another offensive zone break. That's just what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's happening right now, before our eyes. Before our eyes. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. The Austrian goal assisted by Rover. 106 Austria. You know it. You know it. That is exactly what's going to go down. That is exactly what's going to go down. An Austria W. An Austria W. The whole bench is celebrating because of 1 goal. Honestly, good for them, man. Good for them. Good for them. I know last year they had some serious goal-scoring issues, so good to see them at least do something here against the Canadiens. So 6-1 is going to be the score going into the second intermission. Are we having some more lag issues? Because we were at 120 people and then like 40 people dipped for no reason. I think it's fine. Canada 11-1. No, not happening. Sorry to burst your bubble, SP, but it's 7-6 Austria. It's gonna happen. Let's be real here. Now, let me know in the chat. Will it be 7-6 Austria or 8-6 Austria? I might actually be leaning 8-6. I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. I'm in San Diego Earth right now, but I can meet regularly. Nice, Rob. Yeah, Sweden has the best goaltending easily. Yeah, the best goalie in the tournament is Wallstedt. I would say number 2 would probably be... Well, on paper, it would be Wallstedt, Cossa, Askarov. But Askarov's been awful throughout the World Juniors, so I don't know about him. Camden, what's going on, brother? Honestly, World Juniors is more fun to watch than the NHL. Sometimes I agree with you, Logan. Especially when we get into the quarterfinals, semifinals, and everything. Jonah Crack, good to see you as well, brother. Actually, let me see everybody that's in this chat right now. We got A, B, B, T, V. We got Angie, Camden, David, Gamerzone, Hockey Arcade, Hotbox, Jacob, Logan, Martin. We got Rob Monkey, SP, The Gridler, The Real Alien, Tristo, Warren, Yegor. We got Andrew in here. We got E-Rich in here. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, so the second intermission is here, and honestly, this game has gone about as expected. Now, I did say 6-0 Canada, so I'm not too far off. Or at least I was spot on before Austria killed my dreams. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, man. It's too much. It's too much. You know, my score prediction was right there. It was 6-0. It was so perfect. It was so beautiful. It was right in my hands. Connor Bedard gave it right in my hands. It was right there. So just delicious. I was eating it up so much. And Austria had to come in like the best team in the NHL, best team in the World Juniors, and score a goal. It's so hard for these small countries like Canada, man. I swear. Will they take out Pro? If they take him out, that'd be hilarious, Warren. I mean, maybe. For how bad that goal was from him, maybe. I mean, really, when we're thinking about it, I want to know in the chat down below if you guys are watching this game, what you guys have thought about Brochu, starting goaltender for the Canadiens. Because so far, he hasn't really done much. And the saves he's had made have just been kind of routine. That whole play that allowed the Austrian goal was awful. Like, he went out of his net for almost no reason, and then couldn't get back nearly in time. And I feel like Cossa could maybe earn a shot here in the third. Let me know in the chat, yes or no. Should Canada change their goaltender? Because that'd be pretty funny. Trivia time. Out of 54 first overall picks, how many of them were not Canadian? I'm going to just list out the ones I know for sure. Lawton, Modano, DiPietro, Hughes, Dahlin, Hischier, Yakupov, I need to do this. I don't want to look at the chat because I don't want to get spoiled by anything. By anything. Ovechkin. Gosh, why? Matthews, of course, Matthews, of course. That's the only ones I can think of for some reason right now. Because I know going back to like the 60s, 70s, and 80s, there weren't many non-Canadian first overall picks. It was pretty much exclusively them. The Sedines. So that's 10. Right? Wait. No. No, what am I talking about? Wait, right? No, wait. I am confusing myself so much right now. So much right. I have 10 right now. I'm pretty sure there was a Czech defenseman that went first overall. I'm trying to remember his name right now. I can't. That Roman guy that was drafted by the Lightning. I'm pretty sure he was up there. That's 11. I'm gonna go with 13. I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with 15. I'm gonna go 15. Sundin. I said 15. Oh yeah, Kane. What is wrong with me? All right, so I have 15. So that brings in Kane and Sundin as well. Let me know, Jesse. What are we thinking here? What are we thinking? I did not, Govich. I did not. I contradicted myself. But that's the thing. Like, I'm the worst when I put on the spot. Like, I can name all these if I was coming up with this question. I mean, I wouldn't even have to do any research. I would just know. But since you asked me, I'm the worst. I am the worst. Stefan. Yep, that's another one. 13. 7 Americans, 7 Russians, 2 Czechs, and 1 Swede. There you go. So I was somewhat close. That makes sense then. Thank you for the question, Jesse. That was pretty good. Hey, Harris, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome, brother. Let's get somebody in the chat with a new sub coming in. Thank you, brother. Yeah, it was Sundin, right, Riker? No fins, unfortunately. No fins. Yeah, Trickhouse making his debut, guys. I'm really excited to see how that works out. Hey, SP, we'll see you in the next one, brother. Get to spend some time with you, man. Even if it was only for a little bit. Alright, so Andreas has linked me the most underrated player in all 30 teams video from 2017. You know, we got some time. The lag has already killed the viewership in terms of that. Having to restart and everything. So you know what? Let's just do this, right? Why not? Alright, so Andreas has linked me a video from June 8th, 2017, where I looked at the most underrated players of all 3 NHL teams. Most underrated. Now, let me actually, here, give me a second. I want to make my own window for this. So I can actually look at the chat while I'm doing this too. Where is this? Well, Dominator Roblox with a 7 Canadian. Hello. Hello. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. How are you doing? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thank you so much for this 7. Gonna get some hype for Dominator in the chat down below. Please. Alright, so this should now be doing this. Alright, we're good. So, give me a second, y'all, while I load up the chat. Thank you so much for the 7 Dominator. Appreciate it a ton. I mean, I was 14 in this picture, so yeah, that makes sense. I did look 10. 12. I did look 12. So the last donator, give me a second. Also, as I play this, let me know if the volume on this is good.
Hello guys, welcome to DSFR today. I have a list for you guys.
Is this good?
From alphabetical order.
Higher or lower? Let me know. Higher or lower on the volume. Alright, so Dominator is our last donator. Thank you so much for the 7. What a king. Unbelievable. King or queen. Higher, okay. Let me raise the desktop volume.
For the teams.
Is this good? Is this good? Higher or lower?
Whether it's like they have a good contract that they're just outperforming so well, or they're just underrated by the NHL.
I was so shy, man. I was so shy. Still higher. Okay, let me raise it a lot more.
They don't get talked much, and they really need to be. So, first things first. Of course, going down.
Boom! What the heck? Thank you so much, brother. Welcome back to the member gang. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Still some more. I can only really raise it like by 1.5 more decibels. I'll do that right now.
Alphabetical order for the teams. So I have Ducks first, and then
thank you so much. Can we get some Colm hype in the chat? So, all right, so we are going to be reacting to my most. Wait, did I not put? Oh, I didn't put any graphics up. I didn't put any graphics up on this. I don't know if I can react to this, Andres, because I'd have to comb through all of this. I'd have to comb through all this and then... yikes. Yikes. Let me just see who my first underrated player was.
18 assists and 71, man. He has been first, and that goes all the way to the Jets. So, first, Ducks.
By the way, can we peep out this hairdo right now?
Still, he's...
What is going on here?
Not that recognized. Rickard Rakell, man. He has been amazing for them. One of the reasons they were so good.
He was so good back then, man. He was so good back then. All right, let's. I'll change it back down a little bit. What are your thoughts on Bedard tonight? He's been as good as advertised, Rachel. Unbelievable. Pretty much every single shift, too.
The playoffs and the regular season was because of him, man. But it's worth it for this guy who has shown up, and he's probably worth like $6 million. 16 goals, 20. Some teams even more who pay that for like $6 million. I bet a number of teams will pay that for him. Or some teams even more. You never know.
Move on, dude.
On the list for the Coyotes, I have Tobias Ryder. 16 goals, 23 assists in 80 games. You need those guys that are like good third-line wingers that can get you points, but kind of be a good defensive guy. He's more on the point side, but you know, sometimes he can make some good plays. Of course, it's on the Arizona Coyotes, which does stunt his.
I mean, he kind of was underrated, but that is definitely not aged too well. That is definitely not aged too well. Woo! Woo! Tobias Ryder. Yes, that's my guy.
Stats, but nice payday for him. Next up, we got the Bruins. I have Ryan Spooner. He's an R.
No! Oh, no!
RFA this offseason. He's going to get paid, and I don't think there's any way the Bruins avoid it besides trading him.
And they did.
28 assists in 78 games. He was an amazing player.
What? Okay, here's the thing. I think it's interesting, not just like back then they might have been underrated, but the fact that Ryder and Spooner back to back, it's not even that they weren't underrated. It's just that it's just not aged well for both of those.
6-0 for 2 more years, 3 goals, 17. You got upside, man. Next up on my list for the Sabres, I have Jake McCabe.
Good pick. Jake McCabe is underrated.
6-0.
Jake McCabe is underrated.
3 goals, 17 assists, defensive plays. But right now, he's like a top 6 defenseman, but a really good one at that. So next up, I have the Flames. I have Mikael Backlund. He had a
okay. We're getting better. Spooner was definitely an Riker for sure, but we are getting better.
It's like he was basically a chunk of their offense right there. Flames, one of the reasons they got him to the playoffs. Didn't do well in the playoffs, of course. Offense, right there. He has 3.58 for 1 more year, so if they can just write out that contract, that's a really good contract for now. Next up, I have Hurricanes at number 6. Elias Lindholm, 11 goals, 34.
Okay, I see you. Not bad. Again, we're getting better. Okay, we are getting better. This is progress. Progress.
Ponick, 2.80 for 2 more years.
Whoa. We skipped way too ahead. Wait.
Playmaker, I'm not sure.
Whoa.
We'll see. At 7, I have Richard Ponick, 2.80 for 2 more years, 22 goals, 22 assists, and 82 games.
Ponick was underrated. I don't want to hear anybody that says Ponick wasn't underrated, because he was back then. He was, okay? He definitely was.
NHL would love to have that contract, especially for a guy that produces like this. All right, for 8, I have, because this is a hard one. Of course, everybody sucking on the Avalanche. I had Mikko Rantanen.
Wait, what did I just say? Hello?
Because this is a hard one. Of course, everybody sucking on the Avalanche. I had.
What? What did I say that? Did I say that? Hello?
Had Mikko Rantanen, 8.94K for 2 more years. 20.
Did I call me? I didn't know that. Wow, I forgot I had Mikko Rantanen as underrated at one point. Wow.
At least on that side. Everything else is not looking good for the Avalanche, but.
Thank you, Andreas, for this,
Mikko
by the
Rantanen
way.
will be an excellent, second
Thank
liner,
you.
maybe first liner in the future that killed them. And
Wait, hold up. Listen to this.
I think Mikko Rantanen will be an excellent, second liner, maybe first liner in the future for them.
Okay, I thought I was saying that I was gonna be an excellent first liner, not a second line.
That was really their downside, especially on defense. The Blue Jackets, I have Alex Wennberg. He's an RFA this offseason.
Okay, I see you.
I see he was praised, but not praised for the reasons that he got to the playoffs, man. I have Radek Faksa, of course.
I mean, he was kind of underrated.
Well, at least we could be.
All right, I'll go through a couple more of these.
A better.
Oh wait, the game's back on. Okay, wait, never mind. Whoa. Okay, thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. All right, we'll now go back to the game at hand here. Let me load up the chat real quick too. All right, window capture. Give me that. All right, we're back. Let me also put this up there and this up there. All right. There we go. All right, we are back, and the game is back. We are into the third period now. Let me actually change the period before everybody tells me to, because I will definitely forget. But there was actually a pretty good couple of chances. Oh wait, did Perfetti just score? And I didn't even realize it. I thought I was just looking at a replay of a save. Never mind. Perfetti makes it 7-1. I thought I was going crazy. I don't even know what I was looking at. I don't even know what was happening. Good to see Perfetti get on the board though, and it is now 7-1. Good to see Perfetti get on the board though. He's absolutely deserved it. Sorry. Oh man. Assisted by Borg, baby! The Borg agenda continues. Go Stars, baby. Go Stars. The Borg agenda continues. Sorry for that, by the way, boys. I thought the intermission was going to go for at least 2 more minutes. By the way, did anybody predict a 7-1 score or something close to it? Let me know in the chat. Power. Pass along the boards, and it'll be a hopscotch back to Austria. A breakaway here, number 9, and he misses the net. He missed the net. Is called an opportunity, and he missed it. It was Matthias Baum with the shot, I believe, or the opportunity, And he missed the net. Oh, poor guy, man. Almost 7-2. Almost 7-2. If you can build a line from this tournament, how it would look? Goalie, defense, forwards. Goalie would definitely be Jesper Wallstedt. Defense would be Power and Edvinsson. Forwards-wise, I would go with probably Perfetti, Johnson, and Mitch Cobb, from what I've seen so far. Back to the point, Sabrango gets it, seal, collect, finding Johnson on that far side. A little bit of a stretch pass, or a stretch of a pass by Johnson that didn't connect completely. Now McTavish enters the offensive zone, trying to tangle past two more defensemen, but couldn't make it happen this time around. 18 minutes now to go in this final frame. Let's be honest, it'll be a final frame. But you know what? We're gonna have fun either way. We'll see how many goals we'll see how many more goals we'll see throughout this final minutes. I'm thinking for Canada they might slow it down a little bit. I feel like we got our expectations way too high after Canada hit it 5-0 in like the first 12 minutes. They definitely slowed down since then. Definitely. Oh, never mind! Is that Cutter Bedard's fourth? I think it is! 8-1 for Team Canada! And it's Cutter Bedard with his fourth of the game! I believe he got the deflection on that! We'll see it here. It was a point shot as well. Good play by Guhle as well to keep that play going. Yeah, it was a deflection, but actually, what's the defenseman in front? I want to see this slow-mo. It was Bedard. So Bedard gets his fourth of the game, and it's now 8-1 for Canada. I love how I was talking about how they're slowing down. Bedard just comes in. That makes sense. Bedard with 4 goals. Can we get some more Bedard? I'm in the chat right now. Unbelievable what he's doing. I introduced Austria still, but I mean, that's the most goals anybody's scored in the entire tournament up to this point. B-starred. Yeah, exactly. Let me know in the chat. How many more goals is Bedard going to score? Is it going to get up to 7? Going to get up to 8? Let me know. Man, I am going to sue YouTube, I swear. Because we would have had like at least 200 people in here if we didn't have to restart the stream. I'm so mad about that. But it is what it is. Actually, I think it was the Wi-Fi that made us restart. I don't know what I'm talking about. Good nifty play there by Perfetti, and it gets stopped up right there for Wright. He'll keep play going, and it'll go to the corner here for Bork to retrieve it. Bork, good shimmy move. He'll get some space going. Right there to Perfetti. Unbelievable chance, but another great save by Summer, because he is the best goaltender of this tournament, bar none. Let's be real. Coming in, Sabrango, back to Wright. He'll shape up right around the defense. Good pass across, right in front for Perfetti again. And Summer another save. Perfetti's, even if he got the 7th goal, Perfetti's been haunted. Who would you be rooting for if Team USA is out? Well, on paper, I'd be rooting for Germany, but obviously you don't have a huge chance of doing much in this tournament. So I'd say like the next big team I'd be rooting for would probably be Sweden. Though Finland would also be up there too. I think I'd probably go for Sweden or Finland. I think both those teams are super exciting this year. Oh, what a chance by Canada again. They just kind of been a little bit lackluster. Oh, what a chance by Guenther. I was going to say a little bit nonchalant with the passes. Until then, that was a beautiful, beautiful cross crease. Though it does feel like Austria a little bit is having some more offensive attack. Right now, the shots are 47-19. And for comparison, Finland only allowed Austria to get 8 shots throughout their game versus them. So, Austria's actually had some good opportunities here. Greg going along, trying to get that pass in front of the slot to neighbors, but couldn't complete it all the way. Cormier to Guhle, now up through the left side like a rocket. He'll keep play going on his stick. Now back to Guenther. Guenther comes in all the way across, and they score! The 9th goal of the game is Mason McTavish. And the Canadiens continue their goal scoring, traumatizing affair against Team Austria. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I really don't know why Guenther passed that, because that would have been an easy goal for him if he was just able to shoot it around. But that was NHL 22 right there, where even if you don't need to pass it as a cross crease, you still do. And it worked out in the end. Good shot as well from a little bit of a tight angle from McTavish as well. And it's now 9-1 off from 14 Canada. Yeah, honestly, super underratedly sharp angle there for McTavish. Yep, still got it done. Still got it done. Off the boards, I'm watching on NHL Network. Yeah, I usually do make new mods, but I usually make it for new sub goals if we hit it in live streams. And we didn't hit 50.7 in this live stream, so I don't want to make too many either. I don't want to have every single person be a moderator, but oh, what a chance for Johnson, but a silky glove grab by Summer. Seriously though, Leon Summer has saved so many goals, and I'm so sad that he's going to have such a bad save percentage after this game, man, because he deserves way better. Way better. Way better. Name one player that's Russian Belarusian. Isn't Anton Hudobin like that way? I'm pretty sure. Isn't that Anton Hudobin basically? Or is he Kazakhstanian? I don't think so. I think he's Belarusian as well. I could be wrong, but let me know, Angie, because that's the only one I can kind of think of off the top of my head. Hey, Jacob, we'll see you in the next one, brother. Have a good time. And have a great night, man. Definitely deserved. Definitely deserved. Sealy across now, Power out for it. Now, I gotta say, the first beer was great from Power, but he's been a little bit... Oh, what a great opportunity. McTavish gets his second of the game. A tap-in right from the net, and an amazing play by Sealy to set it all up. And it's now 10-1 for Team Canada. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of surprised that Canada is scoring this much to start the third, because I kind of suspected that they would just stop trying. But, no, I guess not. Poor Austria, man. Poor Leon Summer, dude. I swear. My man deserves better. I swear. Martin, you should do more rebuild gameplays in NHL 22. I would love to. The problem is, it just they take so long to make. Like that Nick Suzuki one took probably like 15 hours in total to put all together. Like you have the recording of it, which takes like 10 of the hours, because EA NHL sucks with loading times still, and then you have all the editing, which is, with 10 hours of gameplay, pretty hard to put all together in one. And then you have to do the thumbnail, which I usually like to go pretty crazy for videos like that. And it's just a whole process. I like, the problem is I just don't have that much time to do big videos like that. Oh, what a great steal by Zellweger! But another glove save by Leon Summer! Leon Summer, dude! You gotta be kidding. What a stud. What a stud. My man is literally carrying this game by himself, dude. This Austrian defense is so bad. Rob! Thank you so much for the $10, Rob. Thank you, man. What a king. What a king. Can we get some Rob hype in the chat, please? What a goat. What a goat. Thank you so much for being on both live streams, Rob, and being here. Being a goat and leading by example. Leading by example. Let me put the let me put the 10 next to Rob. Let me put the 10 next to Rob. Thank you so much. You king of the castle. King of the castle. I mean, just pretend that you're Baby Yoda in this situation. In this situation. By the way, I'm going to end the Bedard and Michkov poll. Someone draft Summer, he deserves it. Honestly, just for this game. Just for this game. His glove head is honestly pretty nasty. Bedard with 4, McTavish with 2. Yes, sir. Joe? I have to be one of your next mods since I've been waiting for a lot, and I've been active in the chat and been in streams for a while. And letting me, thanks for letting me know. No problem, Oz, man. You'll definitely be in consideration for the next one, for sure. For sure. The next mod will probably be if we hit another goal during streams. Like if, let's say the next stream I do tomorrow, we hit 50.8, then I'll probably do that for sure. By the way, Angie, am I right? Oh, Kirill Istomenko. Never mind. Never mind. Wait, McTavish just got a hattie? I'm still seeing replays right now. I'm still seeing replays. I guess we will see it. Right about now. Right about now. He's on the bench, Joe. How far ahead are you? My goodness. My goodness. Oh, yeah, that's true. Streaming would definitely be better. Austria, what the heck is going on here? Number 6 on Austria, Luca Ayer, had literally a point-blank chance and then passed it back. That's like Blake Colo 2017 Avs level of thinking, Galaxy Brain. I don't know what was going on there. Don't know what was going on there. Oh, Joe, okay, yeah, you got me confused because I'm like, well, wait a second, he's not even playing right now. Oh, great steal by Perfetti. It'll now lead up to a 2-on-1 rush. Perfetti, back, right there! Another goal for Team Canada! Right in front, it's Maverick Borg, baby! The Stars' agenda grows. The Stars' agenda grows, and it's now 11-1 for Team Canada. Hey, at least Borg's getting back in the action, baby. Let's go. You love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it. What a great play by Perfetti, though. What a great play by Perfetti, man. Just such a smart play, and puts it all together. Puts it all together. And Maverick Borg, fantastic shot. Fantastic shot. I mean, the thing is, it was, for a long time, this game wasn't embarrassing. Now it has become that. Now it has become that. But, like, somehow, some way, this defense for Austria gets worse. In so many ways, every single minute. It's insane. Like, they can't skate, they can't poke, they can't close gaps, they can't poke check, they can't stand up, they can't even look in the right directions, they can't patrol their own blue line, they can't do nothing. And it's so sad. It's so sad. And unfortunately, some are allowed just a whiff of a goal there. And I'm sad because my man looked gassed on that shot. And he is! My man has gotten through so much! Leon Silver's gone through so much. And I'm so sad. So sad. Guhle loads up for another one. They'll go off stanchion and back to him. Guhle wants more, looking for another goal here. Goes right loose to Guenther, but Ernie on the Austrian side got to it. Close and tight pass, trying to get that Grieg to Neighbors, but couldn't complete it. Habs attack the game with the ball. It's nice, Martin. How is that game, by the way, if you guys are watching that? Oh, what a chance for Guenther and Grieg right in front of the nets. Nothing there. Nothing. You know what, guys? You know what? You know what? Wait a second. Wait a second. What if we just started streaming that Habs and Lightning game? What if we just started streaming that Habs and Lightning game? It's 3-3 with like 12 minutes to go. I don't know, man. I don't know. Looking a little bit more close. Looking a little bit more close than this game. Let me know, yes or no. Should we start streaming that game? Let me know if you guys want to see that. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I don't know where I don't know if it's being... Is it on an ESPN Plus? It is, yes. Very interesting. Very interesting. Stream VGK versus LA? No, I can't stay out that long. I can't stay out that long. You know what? You know what? Yes, let's do it, dude. I don't even care. I don't even care. Let's do it. Let's do it. I need to get the thumbnail going for this though, so might be a little bit close. Where is my thing? All right, here we go. Here we go. Alright, so if you guys bear with me for a second, I will get the stream going for Habs versus Lightning, or I'll change all the settings for the stream to make it that way. Alright, so if I just change the thumbnail here. Let me know, by the way, if we see any more, goals. If we see any more goals. Alright, Habs versus Lightning. I really want, if we're going to stream this Habs and Lightning game, I really want this game to go to OT. Really want this game to go to OT. Alright, so now the thumbnail is done, ladies and gentlemen. And we should be good to go for all the rest of it. Alright. Alright, so for an update on the Canada game, it's 11-1 still with 10 minutes to go in the third. Yeah, I'm going to close that real quick. Jesper outside the game? Oh my goodness. Lucky for him. Lucky for him. How many have you changed games? Why, Derek? I don't have a feeling that Austria's gonna come back in this one. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have this Canada one in the background though. I just joined in. I thought this was the World Juniors. Looks like a football score. That's what happens when Team Canada gets going. Imagine how you feel carrying your team and you're still losing 11-1. Man, it's just so sad. It's just so sad. Like I don't even know what to say. Paul, sports fan, what's going on? Hello. Hey, Wright, we'll see you in the next one. Yeah, that's true. The Lightning are tied with the Laval Rocket. I don't know how they do it. Okay, Summer, enter the draft. I'll force Ottawa to draft you. Yes! Please! Please make it happen, Riker. Please make it happen. It's 3-3 right now between Tampa and Montreal. Ooh, Austria in a power play? You know what? Let's watch this Austrian power play. Let me know in the chat. If Austria scores, who will it be? If Austria scores, who will it be? I'm gonna say, it's gonna be Leon Summers, baby. Let's go. Leon Summers, the king himself. Is gonna make it happen. Canada plays tomorrow, I believe, Kaiden. I believe both the U.S. and Canada are slated to play tomorrow. Hey, Allie, good to see you. Worst day of my life. Oof, what happened? Well, don't say if you don't need to, but good to see you in the chat, Allie. Always love seeing you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Canada plays tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly who they play against. Are they playing Finland tomorrow? I'm not completely sure. I play in a AAA league, and I got my second broken ankle this season, and we're bullying. My backup sucks, and I'm out 5 months. Oh my... And I bit my teammate. What the heck? What is going on in your league, Rose, man? Wow. I mean, okay, I see you. All right. Okay, I guess. I don't know what's going on with Oilers, man, right now, though. I don't know what's going on with Oilers, man. Gonna be honest, a little bit concerned with both Ali and Oilers, man, right now, with both of them. Because I don't know what I need to do. They need my help, maybe. I'm not sure. All right, let me see. They're taking forever to get out of this commercial break. But yeah, let's watch this Austrian power play because I'm interested to see how this works out for them. Very, very interested to see. Just Elizabeth 10 here. Oh, toxic relationship, but I'll be okay. Neither the grab squad tonight. Oh my goodness. You know what? Let's get some alley hype, please. That is. I feel that pain. I feel that pain. Good to have you in here, though. Good to have you in here, though. Hopefully we'll make you feel as good as possible. Short-handed Guhle almost scores. Right out of the base. Dude, this Austrian defense, I swear, is the most hilarious defense I have ever watched. Not even NHL defenses could be this entertaining. No chance. No chance. Marco Kasper reaches out for Austria. Turns it right over to Guhle. I mean, I gotta say this. Even Marco Kasper has been even, like, just on a different level of throughout this game, unfortunately. Which is so sad, because he's, like, the only one that could do anything. 8:34 to go in this third, by the way. You tackled your backup. What is going on with your team, Oilers, man? What even happened where you were like, yeah, I should bite him and tackle a backup? I need to know, because it's gotta be something. It's gotta be something. Who scored today? So I would go through the list, but I think we'd be here for about 15 years. What I remember is Johnson got the first goal. Second goal was Cormier. Third goal was Stankoven. Fourth, fifth, sixth goal was Bedard. Seventh goal was Perfetti. Eighth goal was Bedard. Ninth goal was McTavish. 10th goal was McTavish. And 11th goal was Bork. Am I right on that? Did I do all of that right now? I am impressed with myself. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it goes, right? Was I good on that? Anyways, this Austrian power play has been something. They do to get it to the blue line of the offensive zone. That's cool. That's good for them. You know, that's pretty cool. Good to see that. Oh, and a second goal on Team Austria! Right there in front! Right there in front! He goes bomb! It's a second goal for the Legends themselves! Start the parade, boys and girls! Start the parade! Start the parade! Right now, gold is going home to Team Austria. It's coming home. It's coming home. Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole. I think that was Bomb. Yeah, it was. My boy Bomb. My boy Bomb. Let's go. Second goal of the game. What a legend. What a legend. You know what? 2 goals against Team Canada. That's pretty fun. Good for them. They can't play defense to save their puppies' lives, but he's thinking, at least Bomb can score. Good for him, man. Good for him. How was your Christmas? Any new jerseys? No, sadly. I didn't really ask for that. I did ask for roller skates, though, and I got them. I don't know where they're at. Oh, yeah, here they are. Here they are. So I asked for roller skates. Look at these bad boys. Look at the wheels. They spin like roller skates. What? Unbelievable. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. But yeah, I was like, oh, I have enough jerseys, so I'll just ask for something I'll actually use. And that's how that happened. So, the comeback for Austria is officially alive, boys and girls. I don't know if I need to break it down for you guys, but it is officially happening right now and right here. The comeback is started. It is started, and it is here. It is here. Gamers, though, you were here like 2 minutes ago. What are you talking about? You were in here like 2 minutes ago. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Hey, Andrew, we'll see you in the next one. Now I'm pissed. Santa got me girl skates and not me, or my girl skates and not me, and got you some skates. Santa fake. I can't believe this, Allie. We're gonna storm North Pole, send thousands of letters, overflow their system. all this different stuff. All this different stuff. We're gonna make sure that his hot chocolate is disgusting. He's gonna be so maddened. We're gonna change the recipe. And he's gonna be so mad. So mad. And then he'll know that it's us. And it's us. I got the same roller skates for hey, Spies, that's amazing, brother. We're brothers now. Officially. Yeah, but I got 4 goals. Good for him. Absolutely. I mean, a couple of the goals for sure were like Austria's defense being Austria's defense, but you know what? Still pretty fun to see. Yeah, Grab Gang's always here for you, Ali. Always here for you. Canada plays Germany tomorrow. Thank you for that. MFD. I'll be streaming hopefully that game in the US-Sweden game if it happens. If it happens. My favorite team spicy is the Dallas Stars. Lagasse versus Montebo. Is that really what it is right now? Wait, did the Habs just score? Did the Habs just score? I was trying to get... David Savard ruining my entire hopes and dreams in his 4-3 Montreal. Are you kidding me, dude? I was trying to stream that game in overtime, and you're taking this away from me. You are taking this away from me. You have been booty all season, and now you decide. I'm so sad. Top 3 NHL players: 1 McDavid, 2 Matthews, 3 Draisaitl. At least I did not change the title. Yeah.
It's only game.
Oh wait, who subbed? Flipper! Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Crowd Gang. Good to have you. We're gonna get some Flipper hype in the chat down below for the new sub coming in. Appreciate it. And your free cookies and free hockey content are coming right to your doorstep very, very soon. Very soon. At least making it past the first round. We'll see, Cyril. You never know. You never know for sure. Trust me, I twitch my teammates. They don't get mad since I led my team to championship. You know what? Winners win. I see you, Oilers, man. I see you. 9-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey. I love you, Martin. I love you. How Canada gonna let Austria score 2? Exactly, Rookie. I mean, I don't even care how many goals Canada scored. Allowing 2 goals versus Austria, that's pretty rough. Top 3 goalies in 10 seconds. Here we go. Vasilevsky, Hellebuck. Shesterkin. I said it. I'm not taking it back. Shesterkin. Top 3 goalie, Igor Shesterkin. I'm telling you guys. Top 3 goalie, Igor Shesterkin. Top 3 goalie. Give him the Vezina this year. Top 3 goalie. No, the game is not over yet. Unfortunately for our boy. Our boy, Leon Summer. Oh, man. At least he has a cool name. Hey, Logan, we'll see you later. Big chance there for the Canadiens. Now Guhle back on his blue line. Gets it back. 3:48 to go in the third, by the way. So time has come to a close. Shots right now 62-22. Let me update that. There we go. Trying to get the hat trick is Matthias Baum. Hey, good to see you again, Arcade. As a Habs fan, Smart was, yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, that is true. I have noticed he's got a little bit better. Which is good to see. At least, here's hoping that he can make good in that contract a little bit. Oh, what a chance for, man, Greg has had like 15 elite chances, yet somehow has fumbled the bag every single time, dude. Like, I know some Sens fans know already, I'm not the biggest fan of Greg, but like, he's supposed to be great in this year's World Juniors. Like, I'm pretty sure, Yeah, he'll be turning 20 next year, so he won't be eligible for the next World Juniors. This is his last year. He should be one of the best players on Team Canada. Yet, he has been outclassed so many times by Guenther and neighbors on his line. It's incredible. The guy's been gifted on a Sunday platter. Literally all of Santa's presents under the tree, dude. Every single one. Every single one. Unwrapped them all, put off the ribbons, looked at the tags, thanked whoever gave it to him every single time. Opened it up, goofed it. Somehow every single one vanished in midair. Hey, Kayla, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for coming in. And we'll see ya. Have a good night as well. How do you know Shane Wright? Me? Are you talking about the story I always tell? How in the 2019 World Junior Predictions video, somebody that claimed to be Shane Wright called me stupid for not having Canada win the gold medal, and that was the year they didn't win the gold medal. So yeah, that happened. I still don't know. Like, obviously, I can never officially confirm if it was Shane Wright or not, but still, it was Shane Wright claiming to use his cousin's account because he was over at their house. Now, keep in mind, this was when Shane Wright was 15, so that's actually reasonable. Like, Shane Wright watching YouTube videos and watching World Junior Predictions videos at 15, I could see that. Especially when we're in this age where every kid is watching YouTube and everything. So it kind of makes sense. But I don't know. It would be really funny though, because one of the things. So basically, what happened was he called me stupid for not having Canada winning the gold. Oh, Bedard, what a move! It's got around everybody, but does draw a call with 1:47 to go. One of the things he talked about was how he was at his cousin's house and how I should look up his elite prospects page, even though I've done it multiple times before this comment. So I don't know. Either it was just somebody that really wanted to impersonate Shane Wright and seem like Shane Wright, or it was cocky 15-year-old Shane Wright. Oh, look at my elite prospects page, bud. Because that being a prospect certainly means you know what you're talking about, even though he didn't know what he was talking about. And Canada stunk that year. Stunk with a capital S. I still find that funny. Even if it wasn't Shane Wright, I still think that story is hilarious. Yeah, exactly, Ali. I mean that's the thing. Actually, let me put the chat back up. There we go. That's the thing, Ali. Like, it was just so funny because I never gotten a comment like that before from anybody remotely up to the status of Shane. Greg, what are you doing? You are so bad. You are so bad, my man. You are so bad. Greg was behind on this Canada power play. Greg was behind the blue line for some reason and didn't do. And when the pass came his way, didn't do anything to try and stay onside. He was still behind the blue line when he received it. I don't know what he's doing. I haven't heard from Juicy. Where the heck did they disappear? Oh, Andreas! I have not seen Juicy in a while, though. Thank you so much, World Junior Championships in Canada. Is more crowd. I forced myself to stay awake until 6 a.m. watching Sweden, which led me to waking up at 3:15 p.m. Why can't they play in Europe? I'm pretty sure next year is going to be in Slovakia, right? Or something? I forget, but I know next year they're having it in Europe. Thank you so much for the donation, Andreas. Coming against him on big time Andreas hype for sticking in this live stream and being here, even though, again, it's like 3 a.m. for him. Because he's a legend. Because he is a legend, okay? An absolute legend tier god. A legend tier god. But against him on Andreas hype, but yeah, what Ali was saying, I haven't seen Juicy in a little while. Saros better than Igor, changing my mind. I mean, I think Saros would definitely be up there. Yeah, right, he played full-on hockey, and I think he got like 50 goals. I was getting lost. Nice. One of my friends is best friends with him, so I met him at his party. Nice. Oh, you're asking somebody else. Oh, you're asking MFD. Sorry, I didn't even see that. Shesty has the best save percentage in the league, so why wouldn't you say Shesty? Oh, Bedard, are you kidding me? Holy crap, dude. Bedard is literally toe dragging everybody out there right now. Everybody. Another great opportunity by him, and he breaks the stick. That was incredible. But the time will wind down to a close, and Canada officially win this one, 11-2. Bedard almost got his 5th goal of the game, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But that is your final score, 11-2 tonight in Edmonton. 3:35 a.m. Yeah. Dude, Bedard every single time he's tried to toe drag, and every single time the Austrian defenders are like, "What? What is going on?" When you know exactly what's coming, he's toe dragged like 6 times throughout this game. It probably was pretty close to 6 hours, Rob. Probably pretty close to 6 hours. But yeah, that is it for this game tonight. About the blow-up that a lot of people expected. 11-2 is your final against Team Austria and Team Canada. Now, I'd be shocked if Bedard's not the MVP for Team Canada. Pretty much has to be. And I'd be shocked if Leon Summer is not the MVP of this game. I'm gonna blow a gasket, dude. I'm going to blow a gasket. I know Baum got 2 goals, but I do not care. I really do not care. Because Leon Summer, this game would have been like 18-2 at least without Leon Summer's amazing brilliance. Shade jealous of Grab. I mean, the thing is, he's gonna be jealous of us soon. He wishes he could have a channel with 50,000 subscribers. Wishes, okay? I mean, probably in a billion years he could get that, but not happening anytime soon. Not happening anytime soon. Lambert over Shane Wright. I mean, yeah, that's kind of true. I mean, in the first couple of games, has Shane Wright, I know Shane Wright got a secondary assist earlier on, but as Shane Wright, like, is Shane Wright at like 2 points throughout this tournament or something? Because it feels like he hasn't played all that great. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be real honest with you. I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't catch what the final shot total was. I'm here for the gasket blow. No, it's not going to happen, Ali, because the IIHF will be smart and give it to Lance. Lance, I'm pretty much blowing the gasket already. Leon Summer, please, do it, right now. By the way, we got 125 to go in this Tampa-Montreal game. Empty net here for the Bolts. I'm hoping the Bolts score, baby. Keep this game tied. Hedman back to Palat. Right on the far right through the hash marks. He'll keep it back. Now Hedman shuffles it across. It'll find Stamkos behind the net. Back to Hedman. All across the way. It'll find Palat. He'll carry it out. Now Hedman again. Hedman circles around. Pressured there by Vegemot. Now across for Palat once more. Back in deep. Killorn. 55 seconds to go in the third. Palat gets it back. Now Killorn in deep. Killorn in front. Big open, wide open opportunity. Huge save, though. Huge save. Palat keeps it again. Back to Hedman. Bolt's able to keep it in the zone. And a shot there by Hedman gets blocked in front. Back to Hedman. Now Palat once more. Hedman again. Back to Stamkos. One-time shot. That one blocked in front by Nick Suzuki. The pass goes off of Nick Suzuki, though, and the Habs aren't able to clear. Palat, Hedman, Stamkos, connect 5 points, dangling in, and he almost gets the hat trick, and they score! Glory, 19 seconds to go! And the Bolts tie up 4-4! Unbelievable chance, an unbelievable save in front of Montembeault, but it wasn't enough to keep the game tied, and it is now 4-4 in Tampa Bay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is going on with that? What was going on with that shift? Just chaos in front of the net. Montembeault couldn't even do anything. Alright. Let me change the let me change the title because it looks like we'll have some Canadiens and Volts overtime on our hands. Oh, it went off Savard's skates! Oh no! It went off Savard's skates! Yikes! 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 Alright. So, boys and girls, join us for some overtime tonight between the Montreal Canadiens and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Some extra hockey to get us even more excited. Yeah, get some OT hype in the chat. Get some OT hype in the chat. Chase, what's going on? Rob, Ali is a huge Lightning fan. You gotta know this. You gotta know this. Bedard to the Habs. We'll see stuff and thing. That would be amazing. I mean, either one of Bedard or Wright would be awesome to see. Alright, third period will be coming to a close, and we will now be going into overtime. Boys and girls, do not go anywhere. This game has somehow become tied out of thin air. And we will now see what happens next. Let me know in the chat down below. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Tampa Bay is going to win this game. 2 in the chat for Montreal. Who do you guys see winning this game in extra time? I want to know right now and right here. For me, I'm thinking the momentum's now on Tampa Bay's side. Braden Point, OT winner, is happening right now. I have my Habs and Lightning jerseys, by the way, in the background, so we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go. Appreciate you guys sticking in here. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And let's keep it going. What a play, though, by Point. I thought he was going to score on that backhander. But that parry shot, man, going off of Savard's skate. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a game this has been. 4-4. It was tied now after just a lightning bolt by Corey Perry with 19 seconds to go. But now we're going to get some overtime action and some overtime play-by-play on this channel, baby. It's been a while. I'm shedding a tear because it's been a while. I don't even know when the last time we commentated an OT game was, because I don't think we did it I don't think we had any OT games at the start of this regular season. I might be wrong, but or any OT games that we were streaming that went to OT, obviously. OT records so far this year: Montreal's 1-3 and Tampa is 7-4. Obviously, a decent advantage to the team from Florida. A decent advantage. Yeah, let me know in the chat. Who do you guys see scoring the OT winner? I'm gonna say for Tampa, it's gonna be Stamkos. It's gonna be Stamkos. Hey, I'm wishing you luck for that, Chase. That's a great opportunity. You should absolutely go. Absolutely go. Yeah, that's the thing as well. Some people have asked me when it comes to Bedard's stats why they aren't higher. Because obviously last year he was putting up unprecedented numbers. And this year I think he's around a point per game, which is still impressive, but isn't as amazing. And the thing that I always go back to is when I'm watching him, he's creating so much and is just doing so much all the time in play driving and passing and creating chances that I feel like he's probably the most unlucky player I've seen throughout the CHL this year. Like, he's a guy that I just think should have so many more points with what he's doing. But OT is officially started between the Habs and the Lightning. Boys and girls, stay in this one as Hedman gets it after the Lightning win the face-off. Let me know in the chat. Get some Go Habs, go, some Go Bolts, go. Who's going to win this game? Get your predictions in the chat. Hedman a quick shot. That one goes on Montembeault. Hedman another opportunity, but Montembeault sneaks it and freezes it for the cover. 4:38 now. They go in extra time. In extra time, it's right now, right here. It's Victor Hedman. Got it right close enough tight. I don't know if I want to do this accent for much longer, but we shall see what we got going on. Kurt, good to see you. The Habs jersey's crying for you to wear a grab. No, not happening, Alan. Not happening. I don't want to jinx either team. Honestly, both teams should win. Oh, wow. Kulak just got rocked by Palat. Oh, my gosh. I thought this was kid-friendly content. Hedman, after a horrible turnover, Hedman across, and the boat score! Andre Palat! And it's 5-4 in Tampa Bay! Horrible defensive turnovers by the Habs, and the Bolts strike and take advantage. Hedman to pull out, and that will seal it all up tonight. Not quite Steven Stamkos, but I did predict the Bulls will get it done. What a comeback there by Tampa Bay, and the Habs lose in overtime. Well, that's just putting salt in the wound of the Cup final, eh? That's just putting just salt in the wound, man. Tough scene. Martin, no, don't do that. No. You're too good. You're too beautiful. Hey, the oddities, what's going on? Hashtag go Habs go. Do you think Bedard is better than Michkov grab? Personally, I think they're about as even as you could possibly get. Especially if you take out the KHL deal with Michkov, which I don't think is a big deal either. I feel like they both have pretty huge strengths. Michkov, his goal scoring ability and toughness and consistency. With Bedard, it's the highest skill ceiling I think we've seen since McDavid. And as well as the brilliant skating and puck awareness and positioning. It's all at an elite level, and I feel like both of them are almost. It's like if you had McDavid versus Ovechkin in one draft. For me, that's kind of how I see it, and it's just one of those situations where it's what you'd rather have. Would you have the amazing playmaker? Or would you have the amazing goal scorer? That's just kind of how I see it. But obviously, I mean, Bedard's scoring 4 goals. He can do it himself too, so he's got that to his repertoire. Okay, well, just touch the Habs jersey then. Fine. Gosh. So needy. So needy. Alright, sorry, Yoda. Is this what you want, Allie? Is this what you want? Because I just did. I don't know what I just did. But I guess it needed to happen. I don't know. Let's go, Bulls. Cooch should be back in 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm hoping for that as well, Eric. Good to see you in the chat. I like Krikovic and Robbins, but Howe, Bedard, Robbins, Krikovic. I like Robbins as well. Howe and Bedard, I'd have to say that beats it out, though, as well. Next time you got a plus side jersey that you want to win. That is true. The problem is, I only have USA and Canada jerseys. I wish I had a better repertoire, but the problem is, it's so far. Oh my gosh. It's so hard. It's so hard to find any jerseys that aren't US or Canada. Like, Sweden's probably the closest, but even that, like, it's so hard to find legitimate jerseys for them. I wish international jerseys were much easier to find, because I'd be buying a bunch of them up. Need you guys in this win? Absolutely, Ali. We're always here for you. Good to have you in here. Yes, hugs up around. The KHL deal is what guarantees that Bedard goes number 1. I mean, in my eyes, I don't really care too much about it, since I'm pretty sure it'll only be a 2-season thing. But the thing is, like, again, we've seen like in Owen Power's situation where he's taking a year off and isn't in the NHL to start out. To me, it all depends on what the situation is of the team picking first. Like, if it is a team that can spare to have some patience and wants a goal scorer, Michkov would be the better pick for them, in my opinion. But if you need a guy now and you want the better playmaker and play driver, then Bedard is your choice. I think it could be pretty situational when it's all said and done. I think Bedard is most likely going to be it, for sure. And the KHL deal does affect things, but in my opinion, I don't think it should affect things too much if you are a rebuilding team. Most prospects in that top 5 range still take some time, and I don't know. For me, if I need the goal scorer and I'm right in the smack dab of my rebuild, I would take Michkov. And in that way, I think he's the best goal scorer since Matthews and best goal scorer since Ovechkin. I think if you have to wait 2 years for a guy like that, I'd wait 2 years for a guy like that any day of the week, especially at second overall. Oh, Tanner Howe. I don't know why I thought Gordy Howe was a Virginia Pat. Hey, no problem, Mark. Good to have you in here. I like Joaquin Camille a lot, Billy. I would probably still prefer Brad Lambert, but Camille's a guy that I love as a goal scorer, love as a positional player. Gonna be great on power play someday. Not a guy that I would draft top 3, but I can see where people are coming from that. Yes, Black Game Winner. Good to see you, Lightning fan, by the way. Appreciate you dropping by. Andres, I don't know if I'll be able to react to the rest of it, though, because my throat is literally on the brink of death. One thing I will do, though, is after this stream, unhide. It wasn't, or unhide peeling. the person you were talking about and have that done. Zachary, hey, what's going on? What do you think about Lambert now? Well, the thing was, I really wasn't on the bandwagon of dropping Lambert. I think the lowest I have had him is 4th in my rankings. And personally, I always thought the hate for him this year was overdone. So I'm really glad to see he's putting in and finally getting some great luck in this year's World Juniors. He absolutely deserves it. Absolutely deserves it. The thing is, like, I a lot of my stock, I put some stock in the World Juniors, but not a lot. I think the regular season stats for these guys and performances for these guys mean a lot more. But I do think for Lambert on the international stage to be able to do what he's doing, he's obviously proven in the past he's great against his peers, and he's proving it again now. And I still love what Lambert has brought throughout, even with this clouded season. I still think he's going to be fantastic. But I'm glad that he's getting confidence back in a lot of people that have lost confidence in him, because I feel like he's still going to be the stud that I envision him to be. Thoughts on Wright? Feels like he's been, out of anyone on the Canadian team, has been the biggest disappointment thus far. Yeah, he has been kind of all over the place, Charms. I think face-off-wise he's been all right. Defensively he's been pretty solid, but yeah, I mean, what I see with him right now is the exact same thing that I've been seeing with him in the OHL this year, where the play driving, the offensive game, it's good, but it's not this elite generation #1 pick type that you would expect. And even though, I would say he's been much stronger defensively and physically in the OHL this year than what I've seen from him in the World Juniors. I think he's definitely been disappointing, for sure, Charms. I feel like it's just one of those situations where now with Bedard playing so well offensively, it puts it more into perspective, just kind of how disappointing Wright has been since his first OHL season. But it's kind of been that way, where Wright's just become more of a two-way player and a more conservative player, and it's a little bit disappointing in that way, because I think there's a lot of offensive potential to be unlocked there, but it is what it is. Yes, this music is amazing. I agree, Andreas. I agree. Got Cooch on waivers. Nice, Trevor. When does the house pain end? Probably never, Edward. I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry to say it. Yes, Nemets is the best D-man of the upcoming draft. Absolutely, Marc-Andre. I've been on that train for a year now. you guys know, the people that have watched the rankings. I've been on that train where the Mets is the best defenseman for a long time. For a long, long time. The thing is, it's just, I feel like with the Mets, there's so many great qualities and so much potential there. A lot of people have been seeing that in the World Juniors this year, which is great to see. I thought that last game versus Sweden was phenomenal from him. Phenomenal. Probably Slovakia's best player in that game, which is great to see. But you can see his fluentness, his maturity, his consistency, his offensive mind is beautiful. His skating is fantastic too. There's just so much to love, and he's a guy that if I had the chance in the top 10 to get, I'd take every single day of the week. He's just so fun, so energetic, and such a great player already against men that I think he honestly could play in the NHL in a year and float. Probably not swim, but I don't think he'll sink. And that's great praise for a guy that's coming from Slovakia. I just hate how Tampa's becoming Tampa Bay. It's making rent go up too much. I mean, it's a good problem to have, I guess. Good problem to have. Well, not the rent being higher, but yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. They stole Toronto colors, right? I mean, that's kind of true. But the thing was, the Leafs changed their logo after the Bolts had gone with their current jerseys. So maybe it was actually the Leafs that were copying this entire time. It wasn't. Tachi! Thank you so much for becoming a member, you goats! Unbelievable! Thank you so much for that! Welcome to the member gang. Free emotes and a bunch of new content will be coming your way. Thank you so much. Can we get some Josh hype, please? I appreciate you. Are you on the Bruce Brew train hype train now? Feels like the pause may have hindered their momentum, but they had to go in there though. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I thought it was gonna be a decent hiring for them, but he has been unbelievable, and it's really just been a completely different Canucks team to watch, which is great because they needed some more excitement onto that team. They needed much more excitement than they got right now. or had with Travis Green. Imagine Brad Lambert on Team Canada. I'm thankful that didn't happen. Gotta spread the wealth. But thank you so much, Jossie, once again. Appreciate it big time, man. Good to have you. Let's go. Read. Also, sorry, I haven't. By the way, I didn't see it because I closed the tab too early because I'm dumb. But who got the MVP for Austria? Please let it be my boy Leon. If it isn't Leon, I'm going to cry so much. Don't let it be anybody else. What? They gave player of the game to Vinson's rower? I mean, he was good, but you've got to be kidding me. I am so distraught right now. I don't even know what to feel. I feel nothing inside. So much pain. Unbelievable. Who is the best deep in the league and why is it Ryan Lindgren? I mean, second to Adam Fox, of course. Let's be real here. Second to Adam Fox, but still second overall. Definitely Andreas. Ivan from A. Blank will be a goal scorer live from the NHL someday. All power Connor Bedard is a beast. That is true. Is your heart okay? It's not okay, Vanessa. I've been let down. So much. MFD, the Tammy line won 5-4. Yeah, Connor Bedard did get MVP. But let's be real, Josh. Let's be real for a second. Nobody else is gonna get that. Man. There was no way. You get 4 goals, it's gonna happen. But yeah, that'll be pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you so much for coming in and being awesome for us today and coming in here for the second part of the stream. We got Ali, Andreas, Andrew, Brady Plays, Chase, Hockey Arcade, Joshy, Kevin, Malichi, Mark Andre, MFD, Rich and Rob Monkey, Sharms, Stuff and Thing. We got Trevor Zegras, Vanessa in here as well. We got E-Rich as well coming in here. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Love you all. Hopefully you have a fantastic night. Appreciate all the donors and everybody that came in and viewed and liked and everything. And yeah, thank you for Josh for becoming a new member. And I'll be streaming tomorrow for Canada and Germany, and for the U.S. versus Sweden. If that game does happen, we shall see. But thank you guys so much for coming in. Love you all, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.